Howdy, howdy, folks, and welcome to some Medieval Dynasty Tool Talk. I'm A-Train, your host of today's program, and we're talking hose. Well, welcome everyone back to the channel. Medieval Dynasty now available on Steam from RenderCube Games and Toplitz Productions. Hope you're having a great weekend, and thanks for spending a little bit of your time with us today. We appreciate you being here and hope you'll like the video, share, and subscribe for more great content coming soon. We're making some fun of a rather serious thing. What's your favorite hoe? These are dirty hoes. Oh, I tell you, they will get dirty and they can leave you battered, bruised, and, well, yeah, blister your hands up pretty good too. We've got all the different hoes available in the game right here, from your simple wooden hoe, which is comprised of a log and 5 steak. Then you have a stone hoe, which is a couple stones and a steak. Copper hoe is 2 copper bars and a log. A bronze hoe is a single bronze bar and a log. And then iron hoe, I'm guessing is an iron bar and a log. We can't make those, so I went and bought a new one. I know we did some comparison of these recently, talked some tools, but hey, it is time for the fall harvest and replant season. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to put these hoes to the test. We are going to work them out. All right. So what we're going to do first is assign everything. Now, what I did, notice all the stuff in the skills here. I did another potion drink and cleared out all my skills. So we do not have any buffs except for in extraction. So I still have my mule skill. And let's see. So there's that. Let's do the copper hoe here. All right. So we got wood, then stone, then copper, then bronze. And then let's put the iron hoe right here. Slot 7. All right. Very good. So let's take a look at our first contestant in today's hoe yourself. And that's going to be the wooden hoe. Now, the durability on this is not very good. All right, I've got a couple of them. We're going to see how far we get through a field with them. Durability is only 32. Now, if I'm right, we are... Is this 4? That's the stone hoe, so we need 3. There we go, wooden hoe. This is only going to last for 32 tiles. So our 10 by 6 field here is 60 tiles. It's going to take a little more than that. Oh, geez Louise. Whoops. Minor technicality. I knew there was going to be something funny about this. It didn't quite go smooth. Figures. Let's put this in hand. And we got to get some fertilizer. And get these ready to rumble. We got to throw down some fertilizer first. And then we're going to go hoeing. So this was our cabbage field we threw down at the end of summer. The last minute there, we got that in the ground, so that worked out. And so the thing is, we got to throw down fertilizer before we get started. Now that said, I think there's a very simple way to do this. So we're going to do this the simple way. Since I wasn't totally prepared for class today. I thought I was prepared for class. I felt like I was prepared for class. I was wrong. Have you ever been wrong before? I know I have. So let's just keep it simple, stupid. Because this gives me a little bit of a different philosophy. We've talked about it before. And on the valley map, you can take a wooden hoe. Let's whip out this wooden hoe. All right. And this will clear you or work 54 tiles, a 9 by 6 field before it breaks. The simple bag will work 10 by 6. It'll work 60 tiles. Now, the simple bag still will work 60 tiles. But the wooden hoe will not. And I submit to you, now we check it. It's 31 of 32. Oh, I whacked the ground with it once. Well, there you go. That's the thing. You don't want to use your... Blup. All right, there's one tile. So we go back. We check it. And we are down to 30. All right, so this thing is not going to do much of the field. All right, That's going to be down to 29. So one tile cleared is one durability off your hoe. All right. So we know that'll do 32. So if your field is based on a multiple of 32 or a multiple of 16, 32 is probably going to be the smart way, because when we look at the stone hoe, it will do 64 tiles then. All right. Switch over to the stone hoe. All right. And we check it. We saw it was 64, right? 64 tiles. Okay. Doink. We do one. We go back. We check it. And it's got 63 left. So the stone hoe will handle a 10 by 6 field, 60 tile field, which is what I like to use. You may use a bigger one. You may use a smaller one. But if you're using that, determining your field size based on fertilizer and how much you can produce, which is important in my estimation, or tools, all right, or labor, I know I can work a 60 tile field in less than half a day. Now, that's with some buffs engaged, and your tools will last longer if you go into skills and you put in the Careful Farmer buff. Slower loss of durability of your farming tools. All right. And then you can work them faster with Farmer's Trance. But you'll also want to pair that up with Farming Master, because you can get out a little over ahead of your skis just a bit. Okay. So we're going to put these points back in here. That'll be another lesson that we do here in a minute. All right. So our next contestant is going to be the copper hoe. The copper hoe. So the wood hoe, which is easy to make from sticks and a log, is 32 durability. The stone hoe is 64. The copper hoe, I'm guessing 128. What? Who knew? How about that? Thunk. We tag the ground one time, and we're at 127. All right. So your durability loss so far is looking pretty consistent. All right, let's step over here with the bronze hoe. Thinking this one's going to be 256. What do you guys want to bet? What? Who knew that? Wow, how about that? 256 tiles that you'll be able to work with a bronze hoe. So this is part of the reason why I'm a big advocate for working hard to get the Smithy 2 unlocked sooner rather than later, because then you can start making bronze tools. All right, so bronze tool, smack, and sure enough, 255. No fancy math here. No crazy stuff. All right. That leaves us with our final contestant, the iron hoe. And it is 512. That's a lot of field space. All right. So you're going to be able to work over some fields. Boom. We whack the ground once. Nothing special here. 511. There you go. So no matter what type of hoe you choose, you start with 32 and then you just double it. As you go from wood at 32 to stone at 64 to copper at 128 to bronze at 256 and then iron at 512. But again, your buffs for the Careful Farmer will help reduce that or improve that number. But that's your baseline number. I want to do everything based on the baseline, so that you know what's going on, and this is what you can expect when you first start out in the game, whether you're on the Valley or you're here on Oxbow. All right. Does anybody have any questions? So that is how you work the fields there. You got to throw down your initial build. You'll lay out the field, going through building, farming, and then you'll lay out the steak here. We won't be able to do it because we got roads here. Plus, then we can't go in this area over here. This is denied area. It's part of Piastovia. We could do it down over there, the other side of that road, or we could go up the hill and go over to that side. All right. But that's how those work. Or you lay out your field, and then you've got to go through and you've got to grub it for the first time. Then you got to put down fertilizer. Then you got to grub it again. Now, and then you've got to seed it. Now, here, right, we're basically at the point, once you've done the initial tilling or plowing, it talks about plowing the field. But there's no plow available in the game, oddly enough. Now you're back to the point where you've got to seed it. Okay? So that's your next step. Once you've done the initial tilling, each new planting that you need to do is a process of just fertilizing, then tilling it, then you seed, and you're ready to rumble. All right? Anybody have any questions on that? So that's hoe talk. What's your favorite hoe? I actually think for the money, the bronze hoe may be your best bet, because you'll be able to make it. Now, the tools I think are a little cheaper here on Oxbow because the economy is different. But, you know, you'll have to check and see what you feel like works the best for you. All right. So I went and bought a bunch of new tools too. Let's get this side. What do we want to do first? Do we want to go pull? Yeah, you know what? Let's do the scythe. The sickles are okay. The problem is you can only do so much of a swath with them at a time. They're inefficient. Your people will always reach for a sickle as opposed to a scythe, and I recommend you work with a scythe. So we've got some wheat over here, and I'm going to try to line up so that not only are we in front of the first tile, but we're in the middle of the second tile. Step up to the edge and see if we can clear. We got most of it. So it's you kind of get on the border between the two tiles. And that'll clear out a pretty good area for you. Of course, it helps if you're facing the right direction too. If you're facing west, because your fields face the cardinal directions, okay, get in between the two tiles. You should be able to get through. Rather quickly. Okay, cool. Oh, there we go. All right, that was what I was looking to see. I want to make sure sound was on, because then that would have been really stupid. All right. One more. And there we go. All right, so this field now is ready to fertilize. This field's ready to fertilize. This field's ready to fertilize. We have we have two more fields here. Now somebody's missing something. Let's see what that is all about. It's not in the barn. Is it an extraction? Nope, it's probably in production. Yep, sewing hut. What is the sewing hut missing? No resources for pouches. Oh, they need leather. Okay. Let's take that out of play. And let's make sure our hunters... Oh, we only have one hunter. We're going to find us another hunter. Yep. 40%... I think this got nerfed. How much meat that they can bring in, I think, has been reduced. So you may need to look at bringing in additional hunters to cover the same ground. Now this is oat field. We just cleared the wheat. Now we're going to clear the oats. And we're using the oats. Well, we're using the wheat to build our seed bank. So we'll have enough to plant. We're not going to use the grain for anything other than planting our next crop. Let's see if we can get an exterior view here of how this kind of clears. Okay, so there you can kind of see you can clear a whole lot of area here. But you got to be in exactly the right spot to do it. And I play in first person, so kind of throws me off a little bit here. All right, so we're going to make sure we're facing north because you want to stand in the place where you live. Now face north. Oops, see, I stepped too far. Now, if you guys didn't catch us last episode, we did some exploring down south, southwestern corner of the map, and we made some major finds down there that are going to be very big for first time players in the Oxbow. If you don't want spoiler alert, then, or you don't want the spoiler, then I understand. Let's go back into first person. I don't play stuff in third person. It's just weird. If you don't want the spoiler, then let me throw this in here. Well, we got beetroot seed. Okay, so I harvested the beetroot. We got fertilizer that needs to go back into the deal, and then we got wheat. These are going to have to be threshed, so we'll put them here in the barn. We can put them in the barn because it needs to be threshed on the threshing floor, or we can put them in resource storage over yonder. Excuse me. So
I wouldn't mind if the king resigned from the throne.
Hey, careful who you say that around. I'm just saying. All right, so now we got enough for 2 full fields of beetroots. All right, so that's good. Put this fertilizer back. We don't need that. We'll come back and deal with the bag here in a minute. We got our final field to go process, and then we've got to look at planting rye for spring. Now, so here's your this is your spoiler alert. You just may want to mute things or not watch here for the next second. All right, we've talked about beginning game. Of course, you start in the sick houses. It's called this building right here. All right, and you have a bed in there you can sleep in, and there's a fire that you can roast meat over, and there's a cauldron you can cook over. Once you talk to Derwin, the quartermaster, he sets you up with a trunk with a bunch of, like, it'll hold 50 kilos right here next to this house, and it has a bunch of copper tools and stuff. Now, you'll want to sell some and upgrade and buy stuff. Now, after that, you want to do some exploring. We're going to turn on the wild animals because it's easier to locate stuff. Out the east gate of Piestovia, you can come down this road here. You're going to look over here. You're going to see a ruined set of buildings. If I turn, that's them right there. All right? Go through there and loot the crap out of the place. Look careful because there's going to be stuff everywhere. The key is you'll get a 100% iron cudgel. Iron spike cudgel. So that's what is at that location. So what you don't want, go sell, because you're not going to be able to carry a whole lot. And at that point, if you can afford to go see the lady Iwaslawa, right here, she's the clothier, okay? Then you can get you either the large pouch or simple large backpack. They are much cheaper. We looked at the math last night. They're 300 coins cheaper overall for the 2 of them on Oxbow than they were on the Valley. The Valley, they cost $960. Here they cost like $680 or something like that. Okay? Now, next trip, come out, cross the bridge, come over here, look for a trunk with a shovel next to it, raid the trunk, loot the trunk, walk over here by the river shore. If you see a pile of stones and a wooden shovel on this island, there's a coin purse of 200 coins under there. If you go look from there, you should see, and there may be an abandoned camp right here. Make sure the fire's not burning. If the fire's burning, that means there's bad guys there. Anytime you see a camp, if there's a fire, there's bandits present. Otherwise, you're okay. Go in there and raid it, unless there's wolves or something nearby. Be careful. Next option is here. There may be an abandoned camp. Now, the whole point of the objective is here. Is another abandoned building, and you can do some parkour stuff to jump up, get into the house, get on the roof, things like that. All right. Check my earlier episodes for that. So you want to raid that one, then come back into town, sell stuff. Now, objective 3 is right here. There's a barn. You want to go up the stairs on the south side and go up the stairs on the north side, get all the stuff you can, go into the house, get what you can, and then go around the north side, go down the stairs, and then see there's blue here like it's a cave. It's not a cave. You go into the basement of the house, and you will find a bronze pickaxe with 100%, a bronze shovel with 100%, a couple of packages and stuff, and one of them has a gold ring in it that sells for $350 coins or something like that. All right. So if you're loaded up at that point, there may be some loot along the path here or whatever. Head back into town, sell, and this will probably take you the first day to 2 days. At that point, you should have at least a longbow and some iron arrows, and you'll have the iron spike cudgel as your primary melee weapon, unless you want to go to an axe or something. Okay. Now, your final objective in the area is going to be this ruins up here. But it's right on the edge of pig territory, so be cautious because the pigs will come over and swarm you. You're going to be working up on the rooftop, but there is a ground level entry into the building where there's a bunch more like hunting supplies and arrows and stuff. I think there's a recurve bow, but it's pretty worn out. All right. So aside from that, there may be an abandoned camp right here, but there's wolves in the area, so be cautious of that. Now, there could be an abandoned camp right over here too. Otherwise, what we've located so far is up here in this red zone. There's a bunch of ruins, and you have to do some parkour stuff. There may be some bad guys. You have to kill them. Then you go up on, and there's a trunk up on top of this tower, and you stand beneath it, and you can open it, and you'll get a 100% iron crossbow out of that trunk. All right? So there's your crossbow. Now, in the opposing corner of the map, down at this end, let's see how we did this. You go down this road, and then basically kind of come straight out down to here, and then come over just a little bit. There was a trunk, and there was a 100% iron axe. Further over, there was a deal with like 500 coins, iron axe, and then we found another thing over this way, which I think had an iron pickaxe at 100%. So you had a lot of your primary tools available to loot immediately. All right. There's a whole bunch of other places to loot on the map. All right. But we're not going to get into that right now. What we will get into right now, since we've covered our discussion on hose, is we got to reallocate all our points back out. So let's see. We're on extraction here. One with the earth, careful miner, force of nature, I think, and careful miner. Putting a point in that. Woodcutter's trance, miner's trance. One with the earth is slower durability, loss of pickaxes and shovels. I would not do treasure hunter because I don't do a lot of digging in clay pits. Force of nature is good. At this point, I'm not using my axe to cut down trees though a whole lot. I'm using it as a weapon. Miner's trance, and we have one more point. We have mule maxed out. That gives us 80 kilos of total carry weight once you have the simple large backpack and the large pouch. You can run that up to 100 with a potion of weight. I think we're going to do careful miner. Slower durability loss. We'll do that. All right, let's go into hunting. Hunting knowledge, we'll put a point in that. Steady hand, we want definitely put a point in that. Tracker, you definitely want. Careful hunter, no. Experienced hunter, there's a good one. And then strong arm is if you're using a bow, longbow or recurve bow, It's less stamina consumption during aiming because you're burning stamina the whole time you're drawing back. With a crossbow, which is my ranged weapon of choice, you only burn stamina when you initially cock the weapon. Okay, when you charge the weapon, it is a burning of stamina, and then your stamina resets almost immediately. The more important thing is lock and load, which is faster bow drawing and faster crossbow loading. Now I have 1 point left. Let's put that, I think. I want to go steady hand. All right, cool. Tracker, you definitely want, that's your IFF skill. That's where you hit the Alt key on your keyboard and stuff glows green, orange, or red depending on the threat level. All right, farming. Farming knowledge, we'll put a point in there. Skilled farmer is additional crops. We had one in there. Here's where we're going to put a couple points. Farming master, we could do that. Farmer's trance is faster. Oh, we got to do this first. And then that. Whistleblower, skilled rider, carrot, and stick, and night rider are all for when you have mounts. So until you get close to getting a horse or a donkey, you really don't need those skills. All right. We still have 4 points to kill here. We can do skilled orchardman, sure. Skilled farmer. Let's do another point in farming knowledge. Farming master. No, farmer's trance. All right, there we go. Diplomacy. We'll put a point in diplomacy knowledge. We're going to do barter, 3 points. That gives you 30% better buying and selling. We have 3 more points to spend here. Diplomacy is a hard grind. So 10% more. We need a tier 3. Oh, inspiring speech. And then we have 1 point left. We could do empathy. That reveals the NPC personalities or conversation. Or diplomacy knowledge. Diplomats, more dynasty rep. Romeo, more affection. I've gone through this ad nauseum, and will probably continue to because it's fun. But if you know the right things to say or questions to ask of the right personality, then you're going to maximize the affection points you gain anyway. We'll go ahead and put it in empathy and go from there because I'm tired of trying to remember who's what. All right, survival. We have all 15 points to spend here. Insensitive is temperature tolerance. Iron level is poison resistance, not a big deal. Survival sense you want because that's where you can see stones and sticks and mushrooms and flora and fauna. Strong as an oak. Well, actually, let's get our tier 3, which is survivalist. Then that unlocks tier 4, which you definitely want, which is athlete. This is 30% slower stamina consumption. You want to max out as quick as you can. Solid as a rock is less damage received. Strong as an oak is more health. We want that maxed out. That puts you to 130 hit points. Insensitive, I think I had a point in there. Survival knowledge, we'll keep that there. And there. 1 point left. We're maxed out here. We're maxed out here. That maxed out here. Headstrong is your alcohol resistance. Cares. Insensitive. Let's see. Where do I want to go with this? Do I want to do insensitive or do sensitive or solid as a rock? Solid. Less damage received. The key is not to get hit. Move faster, get hit less. I think we will do. We've got plenty of clothing to keep us covered there, and we put a point in there. go ahead and do this. All right, cool. All right, and then finally, production. Put a point there. This is maxed out. Handyman, you want that. Builder, you want that. Let's see. Hello, Wolfen. Howdy, howdy. How are you today? Crafting, we do a lot of work in the smithy. We also do a lot of cooking. Builder trance, it's faster building. You want that maxed out, but at the same time, then you need also a little bit of building master because that counterbalances. If you're in builder trance, you're building faster, and then your stamina is burning quicker. So building master counterbalances that, so you can continue building faster. But it's not a big deal because you can stop, and your stamina will regenerate faster than you'll burn down the builder trance clock. Okay. Put those there. Builder. Cooking experts, where we get a lot of our points. And then, well, we're doing sewing work too. All right, there. So we've reallocated all of our points. We did our little demo thing. Oh, geez. Okay. All right. So, other than being at work, what do you do for work? All right, we got our bronze scythe. We're going to take this bag. You know, we need 32 fertilizer for that field. And figures we only have 31. And then we're going to grab some 32 rye grain. We're going to go ahead and take care of that upper field. So we need one more stinking fertilizer. And now I know we've got some up here. And yeah, tons of it. So for now, we'll just take that one. Okay. Our fishing spear production is going well. And so we're going to jog up here by the piggies. And go take care of this field up here. All right, so let's whip this out. I'm not lined up there. Printing department, posters, banners, copies. Cool. All right. I like that kind of stuff. It's fun to be creative with that kind of stuff. I enjoy it. It's like making the thumbnails and stuff for my videos. It's creative and fun. Fun to do. Yeah, this is our materials now for our animal feed. Okay, that's what we're working on here. Oats and rye are for animal feed. Now you may eventually have enough that you can, you know, turn it into grain and all that. Oh, by the way, it's autumn. That's a Mario Kart mushroom. Fly agaric. Call it Mario Kart. Oh, I got to... you know what? There's apples. Apples will help. Let's see if I do 4 of them because it's 7.5 points. You just got to wait for them. All right, so let's take these. Oh, these 4 right here will do. Okay, so this should give us the 30 points. My math is correct. All right, so let's eat 1. All right. And then over the course of the next 15 seconds, we'll pick up half a point of health per second. So 15 divided by 2 is 7.5, right? Is my math right there? So now we are at 107.5. Okay. So we eat another one. That should take us to 115, right? Oh, need a bag. Let's equip the bag. Got the bag. All right. And then we're going to fertilize. While we are healing back up to our new max. So the thing is when you buff your character with the hello? Why didn't that work? With the additional health, you have to heal yourself to get to that new number. Oh my gosh, what am I doing here? Moving around. All right, so now we're at 115. So apples heal 7.5 health over 15 seconds. Ripperoni? No. I'm not. No, the Mario Kart mushrooms are not edible. They are poisonous. They will jack your style. You'll be in the privy, which we don't have yet. They need to have a night soil collector in this game, like they do on Farthest Frontier. And then they can collect the manure, they can collect the poo and turn it into fertilizer. They compost it. The only thing is, I don't think we have a hoe here. I think I left all the hoes behind. That was dumb. Didn't think that through, did I? I left all the hose behind. What? I did. Oh, you know what? I've got new tools to drop off too. So let's run by the house and buy a couple. I bought some stuff while I was in town. I bought a new iron hose so we could just do the quick demonstration, which was kind of silly, but that demonstration didn't quite go the way I planned. This right here. Yay. That's it. All right.
How much still needs to be done beforehand?
So, I heard a funny new pop culture reference up near the smithy. One of the ladies crying out, "May the forge be with you." That's pretty funny. All right. So, there's 504 oat. Here's another 257. Then we got the rye grain, the plant. We got to put that back up there, but we got to get the hoe first. It's women in Christmas spirit. Ho, ho, ho.
Have you ever wondered what a world without kings would look like?
That might be a Rush album, A Farewell to Kings. All right, let's get rid of the crappy tools here. We're going to grab these wooden hoes and then the stone hose. That should be more than enough to handle this little 32 tile field. In fact, the wooden hose should handle it itself, although we've put a few whacks on it. So if you want to go with a base number, but again, it may last a little longer because we've got the buff on to extend the life of our tools. So we'll see how far this goes. It is going down pretty quick. Going down in an earlier round. Sugar, we're going down swinging. I think we are going to make it, though. I think. So this field up here, almost there. Come on, dude. One more crack. Got it. Cool. Nice job. All right, yeah, our wooden hose survived. So it actually exceeded expectations there. when we used it earlier, we put like 3 cracks into it. So that took its durability down from 32 to 29. And with 3 points in the Careful Farmer buff. Sorry, I'm scratching my back, so I'm back from the microphone a little bit. Right, so you put 3. Well, we only put 2 in there. 15% slower durability, loss of tools. But we're getting close, and we're going to get real close here. We're at 1,400 points. We are about to work this. All right, so this is not wheat grain. We want rye grain. So this field and then 1 field down the hill. So that's a 60 tile field plus 32. So right now we've got 92 tiles that are going to be dedicated to oat and rye crops. And that should help. That should give us plenty of materials for animal feed. Now, once we unlock Kitchen 2, it becomes a little bit of a different story, because then we may start wanting to make bread, especially flat bread, particularly flat bread with onion. Hello? Hello? What's my noise? This is the way. Yeah. Different area codes. What is my tech level? Be specific. Use examples. We're talking about in the game. I mean, my tech level. I was a 5-level crew chief on the C-130 Hercules. I'm level 1 certified high power rocketry with National Association of Rocketry. I'm a APA skill level 5 in 8-ball and 6 in 9-ball. Tech. Technology level. That's it. Okay. Building technology, what are we looking for next? We're working our way to the mine. And this is extracting and building. We still need, let me see if I can math this out. Carry the 1,864.6 points to unlock the mine. But we do that work for ourselves anyway, so it's not a big deal. Now, survival. We're on our way to Fishing Hut 3, and that wraps up that aspect of this tech tree. Farming technology, we are working towards the stable, which is all well and good, but really I want the fold, because then we can start getting wool. And in production technology, we are almost there. We're going to be doing a bunch of cooking here coming up real quick, because you don't want to do that near the end of a season. You do that at the beginning of a season. So, Kitchen 2, because then that unlocks the oven. So, let's see. If all right. So, all right, this field's set. What I think we're going to wind up doing is, I think we're going to wind up doing is putting up a low wattle fence around this. I feel like that's going to look cool. So I can move that there. Nope, can't quite do that there. Well, we can kind of do that there, but that's I mean, dicey. I just want to make sure I'm pointing directly south. I think that'll work. Let's see if I can build this out here. Shoot, now this hill's getting, whoa, that's getting goofy. All right, let's pull this back in. Here, put the bag away. All right, there's south. Mario Kart mushrooms. I feel like it should be tweaked over just a little bit. Okay, there we go. What just happened? Why did it? No, this way. Yes, go east. Okay. To right about there, maybe. Go a little beyond. And then back it up, back it up, back it up. Whoops. Keep looking south. And right about there, and then click, and then beep. And presto, Rucky. All right. So when we whip out our hammer, let me put that back in slot 5. That's what that'll look like. I think that'll be kind of cool. How much is that going to take? It's going to take a bunch of steak. All right, we'll do that later. Not right now. All right, so that takes care of that. The break is over. Hey, have a good one. And we'll see you around. Thanks for stopping by. Keep doing a great job. Or do a great job. Just take pride in your work. Okay. Let's see where our weight-wise. We don't need the scythe on us anymore. All the fields are harvested. So we've just got to fertilize. And we're going to plant another field for rye. I don't have any rye on me here. We're going to need 60 of it here. Okay, so we need that. And then we need 60 fertilizer, which we'll have to go to restore storage for. We're not going to do this one. We're going to do rye up on the north end. Oat and rye will be that field, and then the north one, the one on the north end of the barn. Excuse me. This one right here. All right, so 2. All right, here we go. We're off. So now hopefully you're more familiar with what your hose will do. Basically one tile is, oh, you know what? We're going to test that. Well, no, you can math that, right? If one tile costs you 1 durability, okay? If you have tier, well, depending on whatever tier you have unlocked of Careful Farmer, then you're going to drop down below 1. So you're going to be, if it's 15%, it's going to be 0.85 durability per tile, right? If it's 20%, it's going to be 0.8. If it's 10%, it's going to be 0.9. So I still think you should look at building your fields based on, you know, maybe a 32 tile, you know, 4x8. Then, you know, at least on the Oxbow, you will get one full tilling of the field done with a wooden hoe. So then you get the smithy built, and then you will have two that you can do. Okay, so you'll be able to do the initial tilling, and then you'll be able to fertilize. Right? Because it does 64. You get up to a copper hoe, it does 128, so it'll be able to do the field 4 times. And you double that again to 256 for the bronze hoe, and 512 for the iron hoe. I don't think making iron hoes is going to make a whole lot of sense, except maybe to sell. But at this, I mean, it's like at this point, we're making so much money anyway. It's redonkulous. All right, cool. That's ready. Oh, it's in 6. It's not going to last long. All right, now this is a brand new one, right? Wooden hoe at 100%, right? Skills, careful farmer, 15% slower durability, loss of farming tools, which means it will be 0.85 for that one use, right? So it's going to show 31.15. So there you go. It's down the exact number right there. So you know exactly where your tool stands. And this one will do, you know, instead of it costing you 1 durability for each time you use it, it's going to cost you 0.85. And that's going to be a constant. It's just, you know, the better the tool, the higher durability you're going to have, right? It's good. And each tool, each increase in quality of tool, and with the hose there's 5 different levels, you're going to double your durability from 32 to 64, 128, so on and so forth. I don't think we're going to get full through the field completely, and that's understandable. Boink. All right, cool. So now we'll switch over to the stone hose. We're using up our janky tools now. Okay, all we're doing. Janky tools. We have bronze hose coming out our ears, as it were. All right, so this will be our one other field we plant. This will be our other rye field. And that's right here. So that's what you want to do, is set up fields, and see how I've named it oat and rye for field 5? That's so I know what I'm planting in this field at a glance when I'm looking through my list. I know what's in this field. I don't have to rely on the symbols. I mean, cabbage is a given, right? Poppy's kind of a given. It can be a little difficult to tell between beetroot and onion. Beetroot's bigger, though. But then the grains, flax looks very different than the others. But they always seem to mess me up, whether it's wheat, rye, or oat, with the little symbol of the grains. I'm almost curious, and I might just have to start a game over here on Oxbow and see if I get down to that southwest corner of the map, which you could just Uber. Well, there's nothing hostile between Piastovia, I don't think, and Skalki. I think there's one threat area, and it may just be pigs, which they're not anything you want to mess with. You want to have a ranged weapon, be able to stand off a distance, be able to engage them and drop them. But that said, I mean, if you're familiar with the game, you should be good to go. And in saying that, let's just take a quick gander at the map. All right, so if we look at Skalki, so if you ran, if you went by foot, what are you going to encounter? Nothing, maybe random. You may encounter a random wolf pack, but otherwise, there's nothing along the route between the two towns. And then going south up the hill to where we found the 500 coins, and then we found the iron axe, and then we found the iron pickaxe somewhere over here. The only threat are these wolves right here. So you can avoid them. You could Uber over here too. It only costs like 140, 160 coins. Not much. Plenty of loot to find to make you plenty of money. Get you some cold weather clothes. You don't need a lot of that to start with. But by your first winter, you should have more than enough money to buy full cold weather kit. Quilted vest, leather gloves, heavy leather gloves, a good cap. All right, there's the planting side of things done for autumn. Hooray. So, look at all this. Look at all this rot here. I like it. Let's grab this and that and put that in here so our barn workers can process it into fertilizer. Hooray. 881 plus 567 means 1448, which means we've got over 2 fields worth of fertilizer right there. It takes 600 rot to make 60 fertilizer for our fields, which are 10 by 6. That's 60 tiles. So, and then we got enough manure here for 120, 240, 360, 480, almost 5 fields. In fact, if I go over and clear out the pig pens, we'll have enough manure for 5 fields. So that'll work out. All right, now this field is unfertilized. Yeah. Okay, so we got to go back to resource storage. We got all fertilizer back in here. So let's take all of it, and we'll just take it down to the deal. Actually, we'll just throw it out here. This is where we did our demonstration earlier. So, and we'll just dump the weight off where it needs to go. And this will be a flax field in the spring. We're going to be doing some cooking here pretty soon. They did change the order with the 2.0.0.7 patch that came out yesterday. Pottage has dropped down the list a little more, but is still higher on the list than soup. Now we have the materials to make both pottage and soup. We have plenty in storage of pottage to feed our people for another season or two. The number's not the issue, it's going to be the freshness. but we're in good enough shape. Hello? That people are going to be eating good in the neighborhood. All right, we're almost under our, hello? Under our max weight here. Dang it, what the heck? Where am I? There we go. I think now I should be in a good spot. I'm kind of skirting between. So the way this looks is each tile has 4 cabbage in it. So I want to be between the second and third one. And we are. And then I'm just strafing forward. Turning, strafe. Whoa, what the hell happened? Whoa, hey, 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 hey. Hey, hey, hey. Keyboard stuck. The heck was that? Let's change your batteries too, dude. All right, that's done. Let's whip our hoe back out. And this is where we are, again, you are the most efficient worker in your village. All right, until you have all your stuff maxed out, or you just are making more than, you know, have too many fields. To me, it makes more sense to do the work yourself. Does that make sense? I think it makes sense. I mean, I wouldn't have said it if it didn't make sense. But we're pushing for level 8 farmer or 6. Level farmer are we pushing for here? Level 8, which will be 2 more points to spend. And we're getting close. We're now within 300 points. So I think by the time we get all our field work done, we will have level 8 within our grasp or within sight. I mean, I could put someone to work in the fields here, but I'd rather them make animal feed and fertilizer. You know what I'm saying? Have your people make stuff that you can sell or that you can use to build your village. All right? Don't have them doing rudimentary tasks you can do yourself. All right? Like farming or filling up buckets of water at the well. You can do that so much quicker than they can. Just knock it out. Boom, boom. Done. There's no reason to waste their labor.
Maybe not though.
I mean, you could go in and we could craft a bazillion fertilizer in just no time at all, right? But to me, it makes more sense if you, you know, just do the work yourself. Get it knocked out. Nobody's going to talk to us because we're stanky. Slinging poo around the fields. So, I mean, if I wanted to bring in 2 more people, I'd have to build 2 more houses, and they could be doing this work. But now I got 2 more mouths to feed. Right? We're pretty efficient. I think we're pretty tight on our production numbers right now. In fact, we're really overproducing. Especially with these fields. I mean, wait till here, let me show you. Look here. Go to here. Kitchen. Oh, you know what? We could look in kitchen 1 too. Let's look in kitchen 1. 690 cabbage. Now, this is food, if you'll remember the end of last episode, I had on me, I put it in kitchen storage. If I had not, it would be down to like 50%. But because I put it in kitchen storage, or if you put it in the food storage, it keeps better than if it's in your pocket. So you don't want to keep food in your pocket, good food. Dried fish meat's not good food. I mean, it's okay. It gives you plus 14 food, right? Well, rye bread's 90. Wheat bread's 90. And it gives you 50% less stamina consumption for, geez Louise. What is that? 9 goes into 81. No. 60 goes into 86. Carry the 1. I mean, that might as well almost be 15 minutes. A 50% less stamina consumption. Which is interesting because the map is made smaller. Right? This map is smaller than the Valley map. But they nerfed stamina by you burn it faster, I think. To slow down your ability to... Whoops. To slow down your ability to travel on the smaller map. Makes sense? Makes sense to me. But now they've turned around and come back with these buffs that, you know, make it easier for you to travel about the map. And Uber's so much cheaper. I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be getting a horse. Plus, with the rework of the economy at this point, if I go make the food that we've got in storage... Oh, I didn't show you the rest of it. I just showed you what was in food storage. Hang on. I mean, I showed you what was in the kitchen, right? So, if you look in the kitchen, we have 690 cabbage. Let's just look at that from, say, 600. If you're making pottage, remember, it's 3 meat, 2 cabbage, 1 wooden bowl, right? So this would be the 345. We'd have to have 900 and like just over 1,000 meat. But this is like 345 things of cabbage, and we sell it for over 12 and a half coins each. That's I mean, we would clear out every vendor in just like no time. So, with that said, what's in food storage? 490, well, 500 beetroot, which if you make soup, you need 4 meat, 3 beetroot, and wooden bowl. So, you know, there's a 150 beetroot or so. I mean, soup. Oh, look, we have almost another 1,000 cabbage. Just an insane amount. And there's still carrots, so we could make stew. That's not as popular. And then we've got 693 meat. And then we got fish to break down still. We got fruit that we're going to need to do something with. We may just throw it out for rot. And more fish, and we just have so much food, it's ridiculous. So I may be cutting back on, we may do like one, well, we did 1 field of beetroot. We may do 1 field of pottage in the spring and 1 field of pottage in summer. That's still going to be several hundred cabbage. I said fields of pottage, cabbage. Unless we grow onions and carrots and we make vegetable soup. Which I'm not a big fan of because it takes so much to make it. But then again, it might sell for a lot. Then again, you might, break the vendors pretty quick too. I think they're going to have to do a rework of the economy in the game. I mean, they just did one with this, but all they did was change the prices. That's not reworking the economy. Reworking the economy means going to a supply and demand system. Right? Where, if you go and try to sell 100 of something, it's going to become the law of diminishing returns. Because then they're going to have a supply, an ever-increasing supply, which means that supply has either got to fulfill the demand or it's going to exceed the demand. And if the supply exceeds the demand, you have to lower the price. Right? It's economics 101 here, folks. You're getting like college level education. So, with the system now, you can take 100 of an item to a vendor, and if they have the money, they will buy it. But they're going to sell it at a higher price than you can actually purchase it for. Which is, that seems goofy. But whatever. So, I'm not sure why. Well, I mean, I guess I kind of get it. Our deal. Our stamina regen here. I get why they raised the calorie count on a lot of things. Because it was really kind of weak. I mean, you eat roasted meat. You know, I expect you're going to have, you know, be full for a bit. Right? You eat a loaf of bread, you're going to be full for a bit. You eat some fruit, you're going to be hungry shortly thereafter. Part of what I think the rework needs to be in regards to food is diversity. If that makes sense. So what I mean by that is, like, if you look at Farthest Frontier, and let's just look at our deal again. Food storage. Okay. Actually, let's look here. This is your people's demand control. Here's the list. All right. So whereas on the Valley map, cherry pie is the #1 item, here it's down to number 8. Now, just before on the 5B patch, pottage, which, do you see pottage on the list here? I don't see it. Oh, there it is. It's down to 21. It was 13. But on the Valley, it's like 24. I think soup is 22. Or it could be that pottage is 26 and soup is 23 or 24. But they moved pottage ahead of soup. Soup sells for more, though. Soup's a little bit harder to make because, beetroot takes 2 seasons to grow. All right? So you got to plant that beetroot in the spring if you're going to, get soup. They did move flatbread with onion and flatbread back up the list a little bit. Flatbread itself used to be like 20 on the Valley map. It's like 20 or 21, and flatbread with onions like 18. Porridge with berries is way up the list. Buckets of milk are down. Vegetable soup has now surpassed pottage. So that makes that a little more interesting. We don't have onions. So if you're going to do vegetable soup, the problem is you're going to have beetroot. Okay? You can plant carrots. You know what? Let's think this through here. What could we do to get away with like 2 fields? Carrots are a 2-season crop. Beetroot's a 2-season crop. The difference is you can plant carrots in the winter and harvest in the summer, or you can plant them in spring and harvest in the autumn. Right? So if your aim is to make vegetable soup, you should plant carrots in the winter, harvest in summer, then plant cabbage on that field. On a second field, you got to plant beetroot in the spring and harvest in the autumn. And then you plant onions on a third field in the spring and harvest in the summer. In which case, you could also, let's see. No. I mean, you could do, in fact, this would kind of make sense. Onions in the spring, harvest in the summer. Cabbage in summer, harvest in autumn. That's field 1. Field 2, carrots in winter, harvest in summer. And then cabbage in summer, harvest in autumn. Now you got 3 of your 4 components. That leaves beetroot, which is a third field. And that's plants in spring, harvest in autumn. So come autumn, you then have your 4 components for vegetable soup aside from the wooden bowl. You have to have 2 of each. 2 onions, 2 carrots, 2 cabbage, and 2 beetroot. All right? Soup is 4 meat, 3 beetroot, wooden bowl, pottage, 3 meat, 2 cabbage, 1 wooden bowl. So this is all changed up. Scrambled eggs with mushroom moved way back up the list. It was, I mean, mushroom soup is still way down here, and scrambled eggs is insanely low on the list. This is stupid that this is this far down. It should be up here, I would think, above gruel. Mushroom soup should be higher as well. There's just no incentive to do mushrooms. Scrambled eggs with mushrooms is your only incentive to do mushrooms, and those are the morel mushrooms that grow in the spring. That's the only incentive. Mushroom soup. Now, the thing is, scrambled eggs with mushrooms, obviously you got to have the eggs. So you got to have chicken coops, which means you got to be making animal feed, which means you need a field dedicated to, you know, oats in the spring, rye in the autumn. Boom. That makes your animal feed to feed the chickens. But you also want to have pigs because that's manure for your fertilizer for your fields. All right. So all this kind of becomes symbiotic in its relationship if you're going to do animals, because then there's a codependency. You've got to have fields to grow the oats and the rye to make animal feed to feed the pigs, so the pigs produce manure that becomes fertilizer for the fields that grow the food that feeds the pigs. That makes sense? That's the way you got to kind of think of it. All right. So yeah, the way they redid this list is just pike is way up there. That's I'm glad they moved flatbread with onion back up because I'm looking forward to getting the oven. Flatbread with onion, I would, as long as you've got your animal feed situation squared away, you could get flour from either rye or oat grain, but I think it's better to do it from wheat. You get more out of it. And then you grow a field of onions. Now wheat, let's talk, we've covered basically every crop, so we might as well mention this again about wheat. You need to understand something about wheat. You can plant it in the spring, it harvests in autumn. That's regular wheat. If you plant it in autumn, that's winter wheat. It does not harvest until the following summer. So in that case, you need to be prepared. You might as well do a field with wheat, autumn to summer, and then do cabbage summer to autumn, if you want to do another fertilization of the field. Because then the whole discussion we just had about how much fertilizer is it going to take comes into play, right? All right, let's take a quick look here at our fields. So now we got 2 of our 3 flax fields prepared. All right, so these 2 fields are planted. That's our rye fields. Everything has been, all right, so hillside 1 is fertilized. No, south barn. And it's set for flax, all right? So if I want to automate this field, pay attention here. This is how you do it. So south barn, see, there's the barn. That's south barn 1, 2, and then 3. We're looking south. Now, if you want to automate the fields, here's what you do. Naming them, you just click on it, go down here to custom name, type in a name. And that's what I also did, oat and rye for field 5, because what happens was I built a couple of fields, and then I had built another field, and then I destroyed that field to try to realign it, and then it changed the field numbers. So everything got a little goofy on me. So you go and name, if you name stuff, then sometimes it makes it easier to keep track of what's what. Field 8, for example, is going to be oat, rye. Boom. Fields 5 and 8 are our oat and rye fields. And field 8 is just 32 tiles. See, it's effectively too far to be efficient from the farm shed, but I'm handling that myself. It takes no time at all to handle that small field by yourself. But it's going to make a big contribution to feed the pig. All right. So now, this is flax. This is wheat, rye, oat, flax. I know I said a minute ago it's kind of hard to keep track of that stuff, but boom, I just remembered. And then this is beetroot and this is onions. Cabbage is straightforward, so is carrots, so is poppy. And you got apples, plums, pears, cherries, and hops. So we're doing 3 fields. South Barn 1, 2, and 3 are our flax fields. This one we had cabbage in over the summer. So we're going to double click on it. So now the field is fertilized. You can see the color coding up here at the top. So we're going to change up. We click on this. See all the cabbage? If we click empty. Okay, we can do a couple things. We can actually, no, we're coming over here to this. If you want to empty the field and leave it unsown, you double click, then you come back over here and you do that. Now, once you've done that, you have to stop field editing and you hit escape and it'll ask you if you want to save the changes. F, yes. Okay, so see now, there's nothing there. So let's go back on it. We want to assign it, even though we're not automating the fields because I'm working them, but I'm going to show you the process. So we go over here, we're going to put flax, we're going to double click on it, and now flax, and see now how I have command of the cursor over here. Click and drag, boom. Stop field editing, it's locked in. If you want to change the plant type, hit this, it goes back to the deal. All right. And now we hit escape again, accept. And now look, 60, 60, 60 under flax. And that's how that works. Very simple. So now if I had people assigned to the farm shed, okay, and all you have to do is assign them. They're going to work based on this for your fields. All right. These 2 fields are planted, so they're done. These 2 fields are fertilized, so they're done for the season. Now the 3rd field down here is not. See, it needs to be fertilized. So the people would gather bags. One would gather a bag and they'd come over and they'd start spreading out fertilizer. As long as you have have fertilizer either in the farm shed or in resource storage. All right. Now, if there's nothing else to do and you have a second person assigned, they will come along with a hoe, and you have a hoe either in the farm shed or in resource storage. They'll come along and they'll till it after the people spread the fertilizer, because that's the next step. All right. Then if it's planting season, in theory, a 3rd person may come along. If you have 3 people assigned to the farm shed, they'll get a bag with seeds and they'll sow the seeds based on what you've put in the management thing. So if this was springtime, there's 3 steps that needs to take place with this field. This field and that field are both ready to go. They're ready to be sown with flax seeds, but you can't do that till springtime, but they're ready to go. This one needs 3 steps. It needs to be fertilized, then it's got to be hoed or tilled, and then it's got to be sown. So if I don't do anything here and wait till springtime, it's going to become a manpower thing, because I also have 3 more fields down there. And I'm going to have a rye field up there that needs to be harvested. Okay? That making sense? Anybody have questions regarding farming? I appreciate you being here. Hope you're enjoying the show. I'm A-Train. We've been talking hoes, among other things today. We're just talking a lot of farming, because farming it gives people a hard time. So here's a pro tip for you. The barn is irrelevant except for you. All right? Proximity of buildings is somewhat irrelevant except for you as the character, because you'll be running between them. In a lot of cases, the AI just thinks, like if you recruit a new villager, and you know how the things appear in the upper left-hand corner with the house and the water and the food and the firewood? As soon as you assign them to a house, the AI says, okay, I've got a house. Does the village have a Food storage. Yes or no? Yes. Does food storage have food and water? Yes or no? Yes, yes. Those things go away. Does the village have resource storage? Yes or no? Yes. Does it have firewood? Yes or no? Yes. When all those questions are answered, all those things in the upper left-hand corner disappear. Now we've gotten a master idiot alert here. So let's see, it's probably the sewing hut. Oh, it's the barn. What's going on here? Oh, we're out of rye grain. Very good. So let's see where we're at here. Well, cool. Guess what they can do? We're going to switch that production over to oat grain. I'm going to be looking probably get another farmer because I want the people doing this work for me. I could do it myself, like fertilizer. That's super easy for me to do. It's super easy for you as you are the most efficient worker you have. I will keep saying this over and over again. Live it, love it. You know, that's what it is. So in this case, what do we have? 52 fertilizer. If we want to do another field, we need 60, right? Well, the ladies are working the kern and the threshing floor, even though I actually don't have them assigned to make grain into wheat. I mean, into flour. That's what you do with the kern, is you put grain in it and you grind it with that stone wheel. So the people will do their tasks, but the way they do their tasks, they'll kind of move around to the different positions in the building. Hi, Embry. Toiling in the fields today. Yes, we are toiling in the fields. All right, so we need 8 fertilizer for another field worth, right? We got 2 ways we can go. We could do 16 manure, or we can do, we need how much? 8. We need 80 rot. Because it's 10 to 1. Oh, geez, that was a pretty good little click there. All right, so all we do now is go over here. There's manure. Here's rot. We're going to do REF. Boom, done. Okay, now we got 60. So now we've got enough fertilizer. And I cleared out my basket there. That's where I put rotten food. And the reason I put it right next to the barn is you may have several hundred berries or meat or cabbage, whatever you put in here. That way, if you pick it up and you're heavy, you got to go that far or that far, as opposed to leaving it in the village. Now, I put a basket outside of food storage as well, and that's kind of a last second deal. Although, I think we jog over there. We have rot. 538, 366, 534. Boom. See how heavy we are? Yeah, we got heavy. And we're going to come take a bath here in just a minute.
I love the smell of fertilizer in the morning.
I do too. Love the smell of napalm in the morning. Smells like victory. Okay, so now we have 2,700 rot. 600 rot equals 60 fertilizer equals 1 field worth of fertilizer. That's the math. So if you're gathering berries, you need 600 unripe berries or 600 berries. Okay? Now, if you put meat out to rot, each meat will turn into 3 rot. Our little bath station here. We put together. Made it a little private. Okay? See? Can't see there, can't see there. Little private place. Place for bucket. Put a table. We even put a wash station in here. And then we are going to go over here, across our stage. This is our presentation stage to speak to our people. This is just the foundation of a excavation hut. And I put the boards behind it. So if someone wants to come up and play their ukulele or flute or whatever, they can do that and entertain the villagers. All right, there's that. So that's a lot of farm-related stuff. I'm going to now switch it up a bit because you guys are going to get bored watching me do the same thing over and over again. If you have questions, if you get a problem, I'll solve it. Check out the hook while DJ revolves it. All right. So let's go make some money, shall we? I think we shall. Love how pretty the trees are. Now there's one more thing we could... Oh, good Lord Almighty, do we have... How long does it take the damn pigs to grow up? Okay, there's Charlotte. Uh-huh, I hear you. There's Gracie. This is George. Hello, George. Yep, you too. There's Sir Poops-a-Lot. There's Arnold. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Which means this is Miss McGinsky and Wilbur. Okay. We've had these pigs for like 2 years and they haven't grown up yet, which is interesting. All right, excuse me, Charlotte. Pardon me. Excuse me. Thank you. Coming through. So now I have 2 adult and 2 little pigs in this pigsty. 3 adult pigs will give you 60 manure a day. Really? You don't say. Just refill this real quick. And I'm not real keen on how the game is set up for this, because I feel like you should be able to assign one person to take care of all your animals. Hello, C. Wagley. Welcome aboard. How are you today? Yeah, the pigs say hello too. So the 3 adults in one shed shed enough poo, because they shed a lot of poo. It was like 60 plus a day. So 2 poo, 2 manure equals 1 fertilizer. So you get 30 a day. That's half a field. So yes, I'm sold on the idea that manure is super efficient. But you got to feed the pig, right?
When nothing hurts you,
you know what I'm saying? Whereas if you're gathering berries, which are out of season right now, or you're letting food rot, that takes minimal effort. Oh, now we're clean. We can eat something. I need to eat this so I can get the last of my 7.5 points of. This is the thing. Apples now buff your health. You get 0.5 health per second for 15 seconds, which means you get 7.5 health. Your wife's been sick all day. Oh no. Sorry to hear that. Is she sick and tired of you? Or is she like ill? She be illin'? That sucks. It's that time of year. Everybody's getting sick. Oh, why do I have... Ugh, moron. Oh, wait. I was going to sell the simple linen shirt. That's why I have it on me. So, yeah, if you look at apples now, they're +3 food, +2 water. And then in 15 seconds, you get plus half health for 15 seconds, which means 7.5 health. Beetroot is just +5 food. Mushrooms, they'll poison you unless you cook them. Pottage, 72 food. Now, stuff got buffed. All right, let me see. Where's my bread? Oh, I didn't pick the bread up. I put all my bread and food I wanted to keep in these storage bins before season change, because otherwise they would not be at 82.5%. They would be a lot less. So let's grab this. Got cabbage. Let's math this out. If I can only carry so much at a time, so 100 is a good number. So I need 100 wood bowls, 200 cabbage, 300 meat. That would make 100 pottage. But soup sells better. So we need 400 meat, 300 beetroot, 100 bowls to make 100 soup. So we're going to take 100, no, 400. Ooh, I don't know if we can make 400. Okay, we're going to move this over and I'm going to show you the trick here if you haven't seen this before. All right, so we're going to, we can't put it in there. But we have everything we need here, so this is good. Wait, do we? No, I don't have the beetroot yet. All right, dorky do. Check this out. You know what happens if you drop food on the ground? Nothing. All right, there's no sanitation stuff here. Well, hopefully, yes, both gets better. Take care of her. Take good care of her. All right, let's take this janky beetroot, and we need another 295. right? 4, 3, 1, right? Okay, so now, notice what I'm doing. Look where I'm standing. I can see the oven, which is irrelevant because it's not unlocked yet. I can see the cauldron, stone grate. Now remember, two things. One, the stone grate is the same as the fire in your house, and you have a cauldron in your house as well. When you're new to Oxbow and you start here in the sick house, you have beds available to sleep in, you have a fire, and you have a cauldron to cook with. You do not need to build a house right away. You have a house. And then you get a little crate out here with 50 kilos of storage. You know what the thing is, though? If you drop stuff on the ground, it's going to stay there, right? So as long as it's not food related, and it shouldn't be, it's not going to matter. You can just leave that crap anywhere, right? You guys picking up what I'm putting down here? So you don't have to build a house right away. That said, if you build a house, once you unlock the kitchen, you don't have to build a kitchen. Just unlock the recipes, which all you really want is pottage and soup. You don't need mushroom soup. That's a waste of time. Stew is kind of a waste of time. Stew is 2 meat, 2 carrots in a wooden bowl. Mushroom soup is 1 bolete mushroom, 1 parasol mushroom, 1 red pine mushroom, and 1 meat in a wooden bowl. But as we were kind of looking at earlier, if you look at the people's demand control, mushroom soup, 36 on the list. Not so good. Stew, 28 on the list. Not too great either. Just make pottage. Now, if you want to do vegetable soup, that's a reason to grow carrots. Otherwise, I'd grow onions to make flatbread with onion when you unlock Kitchen 2. This only becomes relevant with Kitchen 2. Until then, you do not need a kitchen. And I'm going to tell you, you should be doing all the cooking yourself to build your technology. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to make 100 things of soup. So let's get 100 bowls. All right, we're already overweight. We got 300 beetroot. And there's 400 meat. And now we can't move. Oh, no, I can't move. I'm so big. But what can I do? I can see the cauldron. And if I can see the cauldron, I can make the soup. Would you just taste the soup? There's no spoon. Aha! Aha! Anybody remember what movie that's from? Eddie Murphy. His best performance ever. All right, we got 100 soup. And we're not fully overweight. Okay, we're overweight, but we're not. We're mobile and agile. Oh, you know what? Let me run here. I don't want to I don't want to wait till I'm down to like nothing and then eat it. Let's get the roasted fish meats plus 17 food. And then roasted meats just plus 17 food. This one's kind of crappy. Let's grab that. And we'll eat that real quick. Oh, yes, because snowmen are important. There's no men like snowmen, right? Okay, we can move pretty quick, so I don't think we're going to waste a potion of weight. Well, let's check the time. 15:20. We can get into town that quick. All right, let's roll tide roll, and let's get to the house. Get to town. We're going to run across our field because our field don't care. It's like honey badger. So we're going to head into Piastovia here. And we're going to take somebody for a bunch of money. The problem now is getting to be where I've got so much money, and that's just 30,000 coins. I mean, it's like, yawn. There's your horses. There's Uber. What's up, Uber? You have cows, horses, and one other thing available here. This is your bulletin board if you're not familiar. There's different little quests you can do. What? Oh, shoot. I have a... damn it. I forgot about this. Hang on. All right. If you have somebody working in the herbalist hut, which is an extraction building, guess what our girl's not doing? She's not picking anything. it should have actually given us a master idiot alert at the upper left-hand corner because, hey, dummy, your lady can't do anything because the stuff you want her to do is not in season. What is in season? That's in the summer. Henbane is everything. Why is Henbane everything, A-Train? Because 5 Henbane plus a bucket of water plus a wooden vial makes a potion of strength. You take that, you go into the mine. You have whatever, in my case, you use an iron pickaxe. Instead of it taking 4 cracks to crack open an ore deposit, it only takes 3. Therefore, you've actually increased the durability of the tool. That makes sense? So that's what your potions of strength are good for. You go to chop down trees and eat your lunch. An iron axe takes 2 chops to take down a tree. If you're on, it takes 3. You're on a potion of strength, it'll only take 2. Sweet. Also, henbane, 5 henbane plus 5 poppy seeds plus a bucket of water plus a wooden vial equals a potion of weight, which increases your weight capacity by 20 kilos. All right, so now what are we going to have her do? It's a fine question. Now, normally in spring, if you do scrambled eggs with mushrooms, have them get morel mushrooms. You can have them grab morel mushrooms and then just let that rot, and that can become part of your fertilizer regimen, right? Because in spring, berries are not in season yet, but you can go grab unripe berries, let them rot on the ground, and then that becomes part of your fertilizer regimen. That's the fastest way to do it and cheapest. What's in season? Is broadleaf plantain in season? Yes. Daisies are not, which means dandelions are not. Okay, deadly nightshades, summer only. Chicory is in season. Chicory, St. John's wort, broadleaf plantain are in season from spring through autumn. Deadly nightshade, daisies and dandelions are spring and summer. Berries are summer. Thistle and henbane are summer only. Morel mushrooms are spring only. The only use for them is to make scrambled eggs with mushrooms or turn them into fertilizer. Rot to fertilizer. The other mushrooms are in the autumn, which is right now. Your edible ones are bolete mushrooms, parasol mushrooms, red pine mushrooms, 1 of each, plus 1 meat plus a wooden bowl equals mushroom soup. Okay, you can sell that. You can feed it to your people or sell it. I don't think it's worth the effort. The woolly milkcap, bitter bolete, and the Mario Kart mushroom, the fly agaric, which is the red one with the white dots, it looks like a Mario mushroom, right? Those are poisonous. Those are used to make potions in the herbalist hut. So since it's autumn, now you could, if you don't want to gather this stuff, I could put her to work making potions. There. Oh, wait, we're well over 1 a day, plus iron. Yeah, you know what? There. Okay. Wow, potion of strength takes like no effort at all. All right, so that gives her something to do. Poison doesn't sell for much, and potions don't sell for near as much. They're like 40. Oh, really? Oh, well, that's cats for you. I'm glad they enjoy it. Are you not entertained? Potions are a lot cheaper on the Oxbow than they are on the Valley. So you can make a little bit of money by collecting all this crap and then making them and selling them. On here, not so much. All right, so there's 30. Let's do parasol. We'll make mushroom soup. All right, so there's 78. So let's drop down 2. Drop 2 and fire for effect. And red pine. Yeah, okay. Boom, boom, boom. And close enough. 99 red balloons floating in the summer sky. And if you are out looking around, here's the big difference if you're not familiar with the fact that Oxbow on mushrooms, okay, and I've talked about this before, so pardon me if you've heard it, but I know we've got viewers that may not have heard this before, and maybe you're new to Oxbow. On the Valley map, the bolete mushrooms, Parasol mushrooms and red pine mushrooms grow in clusters of 6 to 10, right? If you're familiar with this, you've seen it, right? You're walking through the woods, boom, there's a cluster of these mushrooms. Boom, there's a cluster of the parasol ones. And there will be like 6, maybe there may be upwards of a dozen, 6 to 12. The fly agaric, bitter bolete, and the woolly milkcap, typically there will be one, and then there will be another one within about 5 meters, 3 to 5 meters. And that's it. They're a pair. It's almost like there's a male and female. On Oxbow, it's all clusters, and it's a lot of clusters. So if you want to go and gather mushrooms and then use them to make, let them rot and become, you know, fertilizer, you just knock yourself out, because there's so much crap to collect. It's just insane. Insane in the membrane, insane in the brain. All right. So now herbalist type. The problem with the herbalist type, if you've got someone working it, you want them doing potions in the winter. All right. Spring, you do your healing stuff. Broadleaf plantain, dandelion, daisies, and then if you want, morel mushrooms. Summer, you want thistle and henbane. And you could bring in chicory or St. John's wort at any time. Autumn, mushrooms, if you're going to do mushroom soup. Otherwise, you could collect that to turn into rot to make fertilizer. Remember, it's going to take 10 of these to make one fertilizer. Just keep that in mind. You're better off hunting, because meat gives you 3 rot per meat. Nightshade's a summer gathering too, if you're into making poisons. Now, that is a little bit of a viable strategy on the Oxbow, because the animals do have a little bit higher HP. They're a little harder to kill. You're killing them from range, though. If you're killing their brain with a poisonous mushroom, like a poisonous mushroom, deadly. When I play a dope melody, anything less than the best is a felony. Yeah, that's a little Ice Ice Baby for you. Rob Van Winkle from Plano, Texas. That's right up the road a piece. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. All right, enough of that foo-foo stuff. Problem with the Herbalist Hut is you have to micromanage it every season. You got to change the assignments. All right, here's the market. If you're not familiar, we're going to go see Marky Mark over here. Markuslav. I call him Marky Mark. He is your general stuffs vendor. He's got all the stuff you buy at the barn from Edwin. He's got everything you would buy from the workshop guy in, so Edwin is in the barn in Gostovia. He's got everything you would, so that's all the seeds and the tree saplings. Look how cheap they are. They're less than 10% of what they are in Gostovia. All right. So you can plant orchards on the Oxbow. Much better. And you get more fruit out of them too. Now, it still takes 5 seasons before they produce, but you'll get quite a bit of fruit. So he's got all your seeds. He's got everything you would get out of a workshop, which would be the dude over in Borowo. And then he's also got the stuff you would get from an excavation or an excavator's hut, which you will find in Lesnica or Hornica. So he's got all the raw materials, copper ore and copper bars. So he's got iron ore and iron bars. He's got leather. He's got your linen and fabric and thread. He's got baskets. He's got BS. He's got planks. He's got your building supplies. All right, this guy has like all your stuff to build or craft with. All right. So now he's got 1,220 coins, though. You know what I think? We're going to take some of that. 40. What? Gee, he broke.
Price is so low, you good luck.
Next. All right, Posnware. He's your food vendor. He's got all your food and drink needs. Okay. All this stuff. All right. He's got 1,343 coins. You know what? Not anymore.
Can I interest you in some of my wares? Goodbye.
In the south, people ride on horses with 2 large hunches on their backs.
Oh, now this guy,
It's
he
you again.
is the tavern keeper. I don't know why he's over here. slumming around. Not in the tavern, but whatever. Oh, hey, while you're here, buy this. And buy some... Ooh, he's got a lot of money. He'll cover the rest of this. Boom, done. Soup, sold.
Can I take care?
No, you can't. All right, 36,000. So we just made 4,000 coins on soup. 4,000 coins. Now, let's get out of the way, air rats. What up, Uber? Let's go over here and say hello to the horsey, if we can. Can I get to it? Boing. 3,481 coins. The horses, all the animals are they're half the cost on here. Now the filly, okay, so the young one is not half the cost of the adult, but still, it's a lot cheaper. Ha, 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 ha. There we go. You gotta do some parkour stuff. Animals are much cheaper, but they take longer to mature. Because I bought those, I didn't buy those baby pigs. I bought one male, that's George, and I bought the two females, Gracie and Charlotte. And George got busy. And that's why we have 4 piglets. But I've had them for like 2 years. Oh, hell. Who's out of what now? I am micromanage you. Oh, well, oh, nope. It's okay. Who's out of what? Okay, blah, 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 blah. Not there. It's not there. It's not going to be there. It must be in production. Nope. Well, what seems to be the problem, officer? Nope, never mind. Problem solved. They figured it out themselves. All right, so now we want to make another 4,000 coins. Oh, no, I don't think we have enough beetroot to do that. We have 200... All right, so you go 50. Nope. How would you divide? Shoot, you got to divide this by 3, so you need like 198. Would it be? Oh, man, I'm going to have to break out the fancy phone for this. Fancy phone. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the show. I'm A-Train. At least I hope so. I'm wearing his underwear. I appreciate you being here. I hope you'll give us a like, share with your friends, let them know about the channel. Let them know about Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam from RenderCube Games and Toplitz Productions. It's not on sale anymore. It's $35. I'm going to tell you what. It is worth every penny. All right? Just buy it. Check and see if your machine will run it first. Now, I do run this at low shadows and low foliage. So that helps. All right, 66 is our magic number here. So 66 times 4 is going to be 264. All right, so we need 264 meat. How much do we have here? Well, we have that much. All right, cool. So let's take 264. That's going to be pretty close to the end. Oh. And then we're going to get, nope, we're taking beetroot. I will take all of it. Just take all of it. Take it all. You know you want it. Take it all. All right, get in position here. We're kind of heavy, but we're not too heavy. We'll take all these, and then we'll just do the math when we're done. All right, let's make some more. Hey, hey, I want some soup, baby. Soup, soup-a-doop, soup-a-doop, soup-a-doop-a-doop-a-doop. All right, there we go. 66 soup. Swell. Now we'll just put what's left back in here. 2 beetroot. Done. 66 soup. And 43 wooden bowls. Cool. All right. And then what time is it? You know what time it is? Ooh, 17:01. It's like Starship Enterprise. Let's run our ass back into town. This is why I like being close to Piastovia. First off, we're on the corner where Uber is. So that makes it easier. Bought 2 hens and a roster. Oh, rooster. Like the dude from Top Gun? The 6 chicks. Have no idea how long it takes. Yeah, but here's the good thing. The young animals only consume half the food the adults do. So that helps. All right, now this guy up here, this is the douchebag. He's the Castellan. Or Castellan.
So fat that Weasons think she's one of them.
That's one of the best ones in the game.
How do you do?
No, that's great. Your mama's so fat that the Wizards think she's one of them. Oh, they got Yo Mama jokes in here. I've heard it before, but I thought you guys would like it.
Only the best products here.
No, wait,
See you
whoa. Oh, wait. Okay, so here's our girl. She's the the Imislawa
How do you do?
has a voice issue. That's just great. You'll hear all kinds of fun pop culture reference stuff here. Oh, she broke.
I've got hope to see you soon.
Yeah, because you're going to need some money. This chick is the herbalist. And we're going to clear. You see what I'm saying about clearing people out of money? I mean, we just made 400 coins off of her with 10 soup. This is your weapons and tools provided here, Unislawa.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes, it's me again. And you ain't got no money anyway, so you actually are kind of useless to me, but that's all right. So,
Want
yeah.
to see my wares? Have a nice day.
Well, hello, Robin Drake.
To question everything, it just does.
All right. Robin came and saw and removed her message. All right, we're out of something again. I'm thinking this is probably in the sewing hut. Yep, and it's probably leather. Yep, we're out of leather. What we need is another hunter. So what we need is... Did I build 2 houses? Do I have an extra house? I think I have an extra house. I have an extra... Oh, I haven't built it. Damn it. All right. We got to go build a house. So they nerfed the productivity of hunters with the .7 build. Your granddaughter is watching intently. Aw. I hope she enjoys it. Hi, Presley. Yes, I know Robin in real life. I know Amber in real life, too. So, yeah. I know some... I've got viewers. Well, I got my eye on you at the moment, but now I got my eye on her. See, these are the bitter bolay mushrooms. And see how there's one right here and one right there, and then parasol over here. These are in small numbers here because of all the buildings, but they've got them in here kind of tight. Like over here is more bitter bolay. But see how there's a cluster. See what I'm saying? On the valley map, you'll find like one right there and then one right here. But I mean, this is a whole bunch of them. And this is red pine. You'll find red pine in clusters. Let me run across the street and I'll show you. I will show you. Sometimes people are visual learners, and I understand and respect that. That's fine. It's all good. All right, here we go. Bitter bolay. See all that? That's a lot of mushrooms, gang. Look at that. They're all the way over here. It's almost like it's 2 things of them. The numbers are insane. So you can come out to pick mushrooms and just boom, boom, boom. Have them really quick. Quick. And if we go up the hill here, now there's a wolf spawn here, except for one minor technicality. Yeah, I plopped down a, which I understand I may not need to do. Let me whip this out. I put an orchard spot here to take out the spawn point. My understanding, all right, is you could actually just put path here. And that will cancel the spawn point. I put it over here. I originally had it over there, but then it interfered with this deer spawn. So yeah, there's wolves in this little spot here. There's wolves over here. There's Tatanka over here. There's Piggy up here. We're taking out a camp spawn there, and there may be another one that we're taking out over there too. So anyway, see, here's more bitter bolay mushrooms. Bolay. Red pine, you expect to see, but look at this. Look at this. Look at all the damn mushrooms. That's insane. See, and there's a whole another these are woolly milk caps. Now these are ones also should just have one here and like one here or over here. And then there's Mario Kart. Wait, Mario Kart's over here. Mario Kart mushrooms are... There's Parasol over there. Now these are the Bolé mushrooms. See how they're brown on top? And the bitter Bolé are whitish on top. So there's Bolé. Bolé, 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 Bolé. Bitter Bolé. So the bitter Bolé has a dome top as opposed to kind of a flat top. And the Bolé has a brownish color to it. Where's the Mario Kart mushrooms? All right, there's Parasol mushrooms. And see, these grow in clusters anyway on both maps. It's just the poisonous ones that they've just gone nuts with. I think it's a little too much. Well, okay. Mario Kart mushrooms. Where the heck are they? I know there's some up here somewhere. I'm running around in the wild and do not have my weapon. Whoops. Weapons up. Let's get hot. We actually are going to need some more meat to do stuff. So, you know what? Let's go get some. Get some, baby. Get some. I don't know if there's bad guys down here. How heavy am I at the moment? Oh, I'm light at the moment. Man, sweet. All right, you know what? Wait, is this the right path? Am I on the right path? Did I take a left? Yes, go. Walking down the street, minding my own business. Still don't see any Mario Kart. Now, animals on the Oxbow hear you further away. And they attack differently. Oh, there's a pile of leaves. Let's see what's in the pile of leaves. Pwee! 3 steak. Great, thanks. Oh, there's a Mario Kart. No, that's red pine. Dang it. Are those... There's Mario Kart. Doo-doo-doo. Fly agaric mushrooms. Pretty fly for a white guy. Wait a minute. Did I just hear something? Hang on, hold it. Trust but verify. Whoa, tally-ho, what's this? Oh, hello. We found us a logger site. And the logger sites have much more logs on them now. Not that we need them. They have mead. We'll take that. That's cheap. That sells well. And, ooh, a bronze axe. That's actually in decent shape, too. We'll take that. All right. Thank you. Please drive through. Lots of cool spawn sites on this map. There was a wrecked, if you go back a few episodes, there was a wrecked, a rectum. Wagoner's cart here. Now, there was no wagoner's body, but there was a horse. And a horse will give you 80 meat and 30 leather, much like Tatanka. Now, there's 2. I see 2. Nope, there's 3. All right, but they're spread out. Now, the way they approach you is different. So, now, see how he's kind of waking up? See how he's kind of stomping the ground and stuff? Now he's looking at us. Now he's looking at us bad. Now he's looking at us dead. In your face, pal. How you like me now? Give me back my bolt. Any bad guys around? No? Okay. Uh-oh. I don't know if Presley's going to be happy seeing that. Wizened skull. All right. So now, see how he's moving around? Now, Wizened have a shorter detection range, but I think they've buffed that a little bit too. So now this guy, watch what happens. He'll see me. Hello? Now see, he turned towards me. Now see how he's going into an aggressive pose? Now we shoot him in the face. Now he's charging, and then we just shoot him in the face again. He fall down and go boom. And now you just want to keep your distance from his buddies. All right? That's the whole point of the exercise there, is keep your distance. And then you can work them one at a time. Oh, man, you took one of my iron bolts. Jerk. Oh, wait, there's one. Hello. Give me that. Okay. Where are we weight-wise? Oh, look, we're almost full on weight. You know what else we got, though? Haha. We've got a solution to that problem. Whoa! Hold it now. There's 4 of them. Yeah, I can math, and that math don't work. So, where are you guys going? Let me think this through. You know something? I think we'll go find something else to shoot. We just got to run the meat numbers back up because we cleaned it out pretty good. Where's the wolves? Let's go get the wolves. Now, there are random wolf packs wandering the map. You need to be aware of this. I had some come out of the cave. They left 3 young deer behind. All right, so we're going to come over to the west side here. Going to the west side. All right, where are you jerks at? IFF up. You got to keep them separated. Tally ho, target 12 o'clock. All right. What up, yo? Where's your buddies? All right, now watch. Oh, whoa, ho, 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 ho. Ha ha. There's your buddy. Okay, all right, it's cool. It's casual. All right, what they will do. Oh, man, nope. Oh, whoa. What are you doing? Oh, you're getting aggressive with me. Come on, then. Just don't let your buddy do it at the same time. Nope, now they're both trying to act the fool. All right, now I backed out of their area. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go over here. That second one made me have to go pee behind the tree. No, seriously, I got to go pee behind the tree. So we're going to put that right there for a second. And we're going to put this right here for a second. All right, everybody, bathroom break. Meet back here in 90 seconds. Go get you something to drink. Coffee talk amongst yourselves. Say where you're from. Say hello to Presley. And I'll be back. All right, it occurs to me that since I'm Meme King A-Train, I need to come up with something better to put than the Douglas MacArthur I Shall Return. Although I should just get a picture of Douglas MacArthur and do I Shall Return. That would make a lot. You know what? Where's my piece of paper? My handy dandy notebook's over here. I got 4 of these screens now I've got to go in and make memes of. All right, so this piece of paper. Here we go. All right, let me make a note here real quick. Make a note of MacArthur. I shall return the AFK screens. All right, so then we got that. So then we got causality. That's from the Matrix Reloaded, or Revolutions. Causality, who the hell cares? You knows Matrix. I drink too much wine, I have to take a piece. In this case, water, excuse me. And then dehydrate. From Jarhead. I'm making notes. Remind me what to do here. And then we'll do Bobby Boucher. Mama said the dehydration is the devil. Oh, you know what? And then Revenge of the Nerds. Ogre stands there and takes a leak for like 5 minutes. I thought I was going to be pulling that a minute ago. Nerds. Okay. I was just trying to make it funny, guys. I'm trying to make it fun for you. So, I hope you're enjoying the show, and I hope you'll be kind enough to give us a like. Check in with the in the chat. Say hello. If you play the game, where are you enjoying Oxbow, or are you on console or something still on the Valley? If you have questions, you know, feel free to ask. They could even be off topic. They could be something else. We'll talk about something else. I'm flexible. I'm good like that. All right. Let's do a quick save. All right. Back to what we were doing. Wait a minute. Let me get oriented here. We're going this way. There's Tatanka. We're not messing with Tatanka anymore. We're messing with the wolf. Oh, okay. There we go. You got to keep them separated. All right. Do you guys want to see how these act on the attack now? I'm willing to take a hit for you. Okay. You guys want to see how they attack when animals attack? Let me make sure I've got my axe ready. All right. Yes, no, maybe so. Because otherwise I can just shoot this guy in the face and it's all over. But that's easy. Here's what the point I'm trying to make is this. First off, he's going to detect me right about now. The Funk Show, brother. Check it out now. Yo, G. There you go. See, now he's looking at me with a mean tone of voice. Now I could plug him in the face. Now see, he's in the aggressive mode again. Now he's back to chill mode. I kind of backed at it. You've seen it firsthand way too much. Yeah. So here's what happens. On the Valley map, he would charge me and come straight at me. Okay? He wouldn't sit there and foo-foo around with that for too long. He would be coming after me. He would run a direct route to me. Now, if you put trees in between, it fouls things up. Why does it foul things up? Because you can't shoot them that easily if they don't have a direct path to you. And the best thing you could do is give the animal a direct path. But watch this. If he comes after me, there. All right, now I wounded him. Now watch what he does. He's going to, well, nope, he's hurt. He's bleeding out. So now I need to get him. Oh, shoot. Did you see me shank that shot? Jeez Louise, dude. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. There you are. He's dead. That way Presley didn't have to see it. Okay, so we got one wounded and one dead. Anyone else? Here's our iron bolt that I shanked. Oh, no. Oh, yeah, he didn't get far. Anyone else? Oh, no, they're dead. All right, so we look here on the map. See, there's still Tatanka. That's still white. But look here. Right where I am, you can see the wolf. Let me move. So see the grayed out wolf right there? Normally it would be white, like this one. That means there's animals alive in the spawn area. Gray means done. Gray for ghost. Where did I launch that frickin'... Oh, that shot was pathetic. Sorry, dude. I was trying to give you a chance to chomp on me, but it didn't work out. I shot you in the shoulder and that... Well, yeah. Okay. Let me see if I can find my other bolt. Not that I need it. I just bought more. Bought more at the buy more. They got lots of cool waterfalls in here. I don't think we can go in this one. No, there's not a cave here. Yeah, there's rock. If you smell what the rock is cooking. All right, let's go get Fred over here. Oh, hey, sorry, bud. Again, I was trying to give you a chance, but you were behind the bush, so, you know. Anyway, all right. So here's the difference. On the valley, they will charge straight at you, and they will stand in front of you and just chomp. And then it takes a few seconds for them to reset, and then chomp, right? And then it takes a few more seconds and chomp, right? You can sit there because you can swing the axe, you know, once, and then it takes you a few seconds, then you swing it again, right, to try to kill them. All right? That's how that works. On here, nope. They charge in at you, and they chomp on you, and then they back off, and they come around from a different angle. So it's very difficult to get that couple of hits. But then after like the second chomp, then they'll stand in one spot and just keep gnawing on you. Okay? That's what they do here that's different. Also, they pack attack. The quack attack is back. All right? They will pack attack you. Foxes will too. My first 2 deaths on here were by foxes. So I reinstated the moratorium on killing foxes and lynx. Now here's the thing. Rabbits are everyone's on this. Oh, that one's not mine. I missed it. Sorry. Anyway. The foxes attack the rabbits. Lynx attack the rabbits. Wolves attack the rabbits. I missed him again. Missed just high. They're stinking badgers. And the stinking badgers, they don't care about anybody. The other day, though, yesterday, if you were on the last night, this was a trip. I saw lynx running back and forth. This was way over in the southeast corner of the map. So this would be, or southwest, excuse me, over here. See, here's the lynx and there's a wolf. Lynx was running back and forth, and the wolf attacked the lynx. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, no, if you're hunting bunnies or birds, you should do it with wood bolts so you don't lose them. We had a crash cart? Nope. I thought we had a crash cart there. We're heavy. Heavy D and the boys. Now that we found love, what are we going to do with it? All right, is this the corner of our... Yeah, here's our property here. Sometimes you'll find a crashed wagoner's cart here with a body down here with an arrow in its back, and then the horse will be over there, and there'll be some stuff. So you got to clean that mess up. Now, before I built up here, you also could find one of those little woodcutter hoopajoops right over here. But I canceled that spawn out. So we have one more piggy house we can build. We need to build that fence too. But now we have meat. That's what she said. And so, 180. That's convenient. Well, let's see. What can we do with 180 meat? Let's see how many bowls we have. I know we got the cabbage for it. 180. Oh, nope. We don't have enough wooden bowls for it. So let's go make some wooden bowls. I think that's a good idea. How do you make wooden bowls, A-Train? Come grab some logs out of your resource storage building here like this. Oh, wait. There actually should be a bunch of bowls in here. There are. Who knew? I did, because I forgot that I have the lady working in the workshop over there making those, because we're selling lots of food. Now, you don't have to put these in here. The trick is, if you have someone working in the kitchen, you've either got to have the wood bowls in here or in resource storage. Wood bowls do not go in food storage. Now, for me, because you're limited to 200 kilos, and we've got actually quite a bit in here right now, what you can do, if you're doing all the food prep yourself, is just drop the bowls here on the floor. Or you could go grab one of those handy-dandy wicker crates, put it down there and drop the bowls in it. But then it gets to be a little bit hinky when you're trying to grab stuff out of there. So, all right. Those bowls are 43%. You want to, if you're going to cook, you want to get the ones that are at the lowest number first. And we're going to do 139. 54 and 6 is 60, right? Is my 80s public school math good? You forgot to change wood bolts to iron bolts? Yeah, I bet it does. In the immortal words of the Knights of Ni, run away! Run away! Okay. We know what's over there, and we know we got this, which means we got that. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can do it this, or you can do it that. Cabbage, which is 75%. You just got to cook this before it goes completely to rot. I don't need that much. I need 120. Okay? So, we got 180 meat, 120 cabbage, and 60 bowls. 3, 2, 1. To make pottage. That's not a porridge, it's a soup. And this is real stuff. Meat and cabbage stew is something that's actually very popular. I looked it up. Because I'm goofy like that. I like to learn, so I look stuff up. Okay. So now we got pottage. Now we could, what time is it? You know what time it is? Oh, it's 0240. What's the O stand for? Oh my God, it's early. We could sell this. Oh, hey, hold on. Oh, that's over there. I'm feeding my people the pottage. So see, they got 40 pottage still available, and it's at 62.5%. You don't want to sell that because you're only going to get 62.5% of the value. Okay? So wait a minute. Did they buff the price? What? They had nerfed the price of pottage. Like on the Valley, I think it sells for like 25. Doug Johnson, what's up, buddy? How are you? Welcome aboard. Happy Saturday. They had nerfed this to 12.5 coins per. So, So we don't want to sell this. This is at 100%, so that means you get 100% of the value of it. This is why I tell you don't craft or cook stuff at the end of the season. You want to cook at the beginning of the season to go sell it, or cook it at the beginning of the season so your people eat it. But your people eating it, even if it degrades in condition, they'll eat it up until the point that it goes to rot. They don't care. Okay? So, didn't I? Oh, no, I went and sold that second batch of soup. Right, because it was 1701 USS Enterprise when we were heading that direction. So, what we can do here... What else could we do? We're getting a little heavy, but I've got an app for that. We have fish meat. We have fish meat. It's kind of fishy. We got lots of fish that need to be processed into fish meat. Lots of fish. We have some roasted fish meat. I'll take some of that. Give me a couple of kilos. Sure. Let's take this fish meat. So this is another 13 kilos. All right. And we will mosey over here. Now, again, you can do this in your house. You do not have to do this in the kitchen. Nope. Oh, man, I forget. Dried fish meat, I think, sells for more than roasted. Oops. That's okay. But now that we've cooked it, it may have been below 100%. It could be all the way down to 30%, right, before it turns to rot. But once you cook it, it goes back to 100%. So now it'll be roasted fish meat at 100%. This is the fish meat that I already had. So I want to sell this. I'm going to eat this. This is plus 17 food and 45% less food consumption for the next 10 minutes. Buy now. Save for the next 10 minutes. Okay. Shoot. And again, it's like 0300. Look that way. Look this way. Look this way. Look this way. The cha. The cha. We need to build a house because we need another farmers. What? Farmers. What? I'm ready. We're ready. I think I want to bomb a town. Get down. Don't you never, ever pull my lever because I explode. And my 9 is easy to load. Little LL Cool J with Mama Said Knock You Out. All right, we got buckets. That's okay. We got firewood coming out the wazoo. We got fishing spears rolling in though. Oh, flat straw hats. We need to sell those. Yes. Thank you. Never a dull moment. Dull is boring. Why be normal? Normal is boring. Let's just... This will last. Boop, 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 boop. Right there. Boink. Cool. All right, so we're still just slightly overweight. Oh, look at all these bags. Nope, we don't want to sell all those bags. We'll sell, yeah, that many bags. And then flat straw hats. We got one of those. Sell some of those. What else do we got? Water skins? Oh my gosh, we only brought in one leather. We got linen thread. Oh, we got pouches too. I forgot we got pouches. Pouches? Yeah. And water skins. We got stuffs. All right, cool. Let's mosey. Okay, we're going to make a note. We're going to make a note. I need to sell this stuff first. I want to get the weight off of me. I don't want to drop it and then have to pick it all up and carry it back into town. Ugh. Then we're going to come back and we're going to build the house. And then we're going to go on a recruiting trip with Coach Saban. What's up, Uber? All right, this guy's awake.
A smaller village must be so dull.
Right. All right. Any yo mama jokes? All right, now these people, see, like the vendor here, he's not going to want to talk to us. Yeah, see? Because they're actually in sleep mode. Because for some reason the game leaves them where they're at until you like walk back into town.
I have a hunch you're going to get a hatch if you keep carrying that many things.
Okay, that was new. I hadn't heard that before. You want to talk to me? Not talking to me right now? Jerks. All right. So let me think of who has money. This guy, pretty well cleaned him out. All right, let's go on the recruiting trip real quick and we'll knock that out. Let's just go see what the talent pool looks like over here. We'll do a little flirty and see what's up. Are we? Nope. Weight potion. Okay, we're not dirty. Do we feel dirty? Kind of, yeah. We're 26% dirty. Let's walk in the river and get clean here. Now listen to this. Oops. All right, we destinkified. Do you hear the difference in the sound? See, this was the sound you used to hear anytime you were walking in water. But now they've changed it when you're in deeper water. That came out with the 0.7 patch. I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Hey, homeless people.
Self make me crazy?
Yes, it does.
Have you ever done any quest for the king?
No, I've not been offered to. All right, let's see what we got. What's our talent pool look like? Hello,
Travelers of this
Raklawa
realm are drawn to the
is a
bonfires
3
like
in
moths.
extraction and a 3 in survival.
included.
Oh, and a 3 in diplomacy. Wow, 3, 3, 2. Okay, so she, well, no, she's a 2 in survival. I didn't see that clearly. All right. Let me wipe my eyes. I can see clearly now. The schmutz is gone. Okay. Let's look again. Raklawa is a 3322. Okay, so she's a 13-point NPC. She's above average. The problem is, as I've stated before,
You should
that
hire a
3,
hired
that second
dragon
3 is
to
in
carry your
diplomacy.
things.
Just like Gustawa to the right, that second 3 is in diplomacy. I don't need somebody who's a diplomacy expert because we don't have the market yet. That's what you put in your market. And in fact, you can just put people who are, ones there. This lady is a 3 in production, but she's a 3 in diplomacy. This is an average NPC. Widow Slawa here. She's friends with Coleslaw. Widow Slaw. All right. She's a 3 in production, a 3 in diplomacy, 2 in hunting and survival, and a 1 in farming and extraction.
I had a dream in which we all had green diamonds above our heads and we were talking gibberish.
No kidding. She's self-aware. It's like she's on Free Guy. All right. So if you need just an average NPC, that's 12 points. 332211 is 12 points. That's good. But the 3 in diplomacy is a waste at this point in the game. Early game, what you need is extraction specialists. She's an extraction specialist.
There's nothing like the crackling of the cozy fire.
I don't need an extraction
to
specialist.
make
I
you
need a
forget
farmer.
You're sleeping outside today.
So guess what? Gustawa, she is a 12 point as well. Problem is she only has 1 3 and it's diplomacy. So you don't want Gustawa. So here's what we're going to do.
How do you do?
How do you do? Do you do the things that you do? No one could look ever keep up with you. All right. We have, oh, this is interesting. She's the first snob we've run into. It's telling us her personality from the start. Previously on Medieval Dynasty, you would,
Take care.
what would happen is, because when I redid my numbers a little bit ago, I went ahead and put a point in empathy. Okay? You don't want to do this. When you're actually playing, your first point, you put in diplomacy knowledge because you got to do that to unlock a tier 2 skill. Your tier 2 points, you'll get 2 points when you go to skill level 3 or skill level 2. You put those in barter because that gives you better buying and selling prices. Okay? This is a grind. We're about to grind some points out of her. Point is, I threw a point into empathy. Previously, you would not see the personality until you got them to 25% affection. So that has changed now.
How do you do?
So now, I don't have to worry about explaining to you or going through the questions, but we're going to pretend like it doesn't say this. Affection 0%, right?
I have a feeling
You seem
that
very
you and I
interesting,
would make
okay?
it for king.
Here is the question that works. This is one of the 2 questions that work best. Her favorite season, favorite color. Her favorite color is going to be gold because she's a snob. If it's blue, she's a busy bee. If it's orange, she's a free spirit. If it's pink, she's a romantic. It's going to be gold. Naturally, it's the most prestigious and shines the brightest, just like a special someone, me, in case you're as dense as you look. You are my density. All right, density. What's your favorite season of the year? This is the other one.
Experienced
Now,
traveler.
biggest dream, she's going to say she wants to
I only
she
travel
wants to
when
be the
nobody's
queen.
watching.
All right. So whatever. Favorite season of the year is the other easy giveaway question. She's going to like the summer because she can wear dresses to show off
Maybe
her
I'll
legs.
start.
The busy bee
I've been
likes
sober
autumn
since
because of the
last
harvest. The free spirit likes winter because it's easy to track animals and there's never a warm beer. And the romantic likes spring because everything's coming back to life. Is there any choice other than summer? Nature achieves its peak of beauty. It's warm and sunny, plus my legs look amazing in shorter skirts. A-Train's hooking you up here, folks. You don't need the empathy skill. That point could be somewhere else and it'd be better for you.
Damn.
Okay? But if you know what questions to ask, you can get the answer right away. None of this is irrelevant until you get above affection 25% though. So let's cruise along. You have any brothers or sisters, blah, blah. Weird dream, that's a weird one. Don't do this. I'm always eager to learn new things. Do you have any advice for me? Okay?
easy to talk with
Keep
me.
your heart open is
I
what the
just don't
romantic's
like
going to say.
conversations about the weather.
Don't let me catch you
Crops,
slacking off is what the busy bee is
animals,
going to say.
Children, politics, work.
Be careful what mushrooms you pick. I once woke up naked 3 days later in a badger hole.
Travels are all very
Fun guys,
well, but
terrible roommates.
I would
That's the
love
free
to
spirit.
finally put down
She's
the
going to
roots.
tell you to stay out of her way. Only one. If you ever find yourself standing in the way of my success, do yourself a favor and move, or I'll move you myself. That's the
What
snob.
do you have there? Do you really need all these stones on you?
What brought you here? She's looking for she's looking for riches. Reach your true potential. If you want to be somebody, you got to broaden your horizons. All right. Favorite color we've already done. Biggest dream. This will be queen related. My dream is not to be a queen. I don't have to wish for something that's bound to happen, but to build a kingdom mightier than any other seen before. All right. So now we're at affection 25%. Now we start getting the more interesting things that you get graded on. All right. So the first one, this is only if you want to propose and make them your wife, and you got to be at 100% affection. So number 5 is never mind. So 2, 3, and 4 is what we focus on. Okay.
All right then.
She's not much of a she's not too big into humor. So this one, they fight with their bare hands. Ha ha ha. The romantic gets a kick out of that, and the free spirit gets a kick out of that. Do you ever wish to be unintelligent? This one is for the free spirit, and she says, I must do some experiments on that. This is the one for her. Anything related to the king is good for the snob because she wants to be with the king. She wants to be in the king's castle.
Travelers of this realm
It's also
have
good for the
drawn to
romantic because she
bonfires
finds
at once.
romance in the whole monarchy thing.
Myself included.
So we hit this. Plus 10. Oh, how I dream about living there. The schemes, intrigues, deception, lies, politics, and corruption. How splendid it must be.
New village yours?
Okay? Now, they have unlocked the limit on affection. We can
Don't
say
get
we're going to
why
run this up.
Some people don't like
All right?
the smell of fish.
So,
They could
here we
eat
go.
them all the time. Hey,
This
hand
is...
me a fish wine and I'll give it a
I
try.
can't stand laziness in people. Your diligence should be an inspiration for everybody. Is not for the snob. That's for the busy bee. That's what gets you a plus 10 with the busy bee.
A little bit of
Some
courage.
people live their whole life trying to understand love, but love is not to be understood, but to be felt. I think is either plus 7 or plus 10 for
Maybe
the romantic.
time isn't
Finest dress
sufficient
I've ever
now.
seen in my whole life. Plus 10. Finally, someone with a good eye for beauty. It's hard to find someone who so appreciative around here. So, you see what I'm saying?
You're so handsome.
Thank you.
Why don't you have a wife?
You know. All right. So let's look again. Supposedly there's a hunter who stuffed carcasses. This is okay for the free spirit or the busy
I
bee.
wouldn't mind if the king resigned from the throne.
Do you know what a pig
Or
ran into a
somebody
bush called a
helped him
hedgehog?
resign.
That one's not going to do a whole lot for her. A scribe in my travels told they prefer ink for writing. Apparently they use gallnuts for oak trees. We're going to try this one. I don't know if we're going to get anything out of it. Well, we got plus 5. That's interesting. Although it's the meaning of the words that counts to me, not the materials used to write them. Okay. We got 5 points. Unless you go negative, she'll keep talking to you. All right. Here we go. I've always appreciated an empathetic and sensitive woman like yourself. As for the romantic, that'll get you 10 points.
Sometimes
She'll
I
say,
have a feeling that
you have felt that way, haven't you?
chronic.
The bears with the bare hands, again, that's for the free spirit, blah, blah, blah. Again, King's Castle. Boom, plus 10. Department of Redundancy Department. You're one of the, okay. You're so hilarious is a plus 10 for the free
Something
spirit.
Hypnotizing about that
Okay.
fire.
The busy bee does not like it. She said, I wasn't trying to be funny. Busy bee's a little more down to business. You're one of the smartest people I've met is for the busy bee because she'll take it as a compliment, give you 10 points and say, I try to keep my mind sharp. All right, so that's what works with her. This is for the romantic. So now we kind of have to, she's going to throw an insult at us and we'll see what we get out of it. Plus 5. I'm not surprised you of all people think so. Yeah, she's a snob. All right. Adore your hair. It shines like the morning. What is death the end? This is romantic. Smiles more warming than the campfire itself is a romantic. I adore your hair. It shines like the morning dew in the sun. The free spirit will give you like +3 points. She likes to play in the dew barefoot. The romantic likes this, and she gave us 7 points. It does. I think it's a suitable nest for a crown. I think it's a suitable nest for a bird turd. All right. Okay, here's a good one. This is a +10 situation. This one here, ever been stung by a bee, is good for the free spirit. I mean, excuse me, the busy bee. She'll give you +7 and appreciate the advice. Do you ever wish to be unintelligent? Is for the free spirit. She will, she's like, oh, I've conducted some experiments with that, or just drink some tea, and you'll feel that way. People being proud of who they are rare these days. I'm glad to have met you. Is a +10 from the busy bee, because she says, I take great pride in my work. So she takes it, it's a positive. But watch. Good for you to be able to appreciate that. +7. Okay, I thought it was a +10. It was +7. So she's a bitch about it. You're so hilarious. Pointing you beautiful eyes. We're gonna run this up. Beauty is in the eye of, well, me. King's Castle will take the 10 points on that. We're at 94%. Let's get her to 100. Clothes and urine is useless to her. Although there's funny because there was a guy over in this other village up here making reference to somebody overheard it and a kid was peeing on his clothes. He had to rewash them. That's pretty funny. Let's go with this one. +7. My charm is not something to forget easily, my dear. All right, we're at 100% affection. You know what that means? We could keep running up points with her. All right. So we should have picked up some diplomacy skill points. All right. But now we're not going to hire her because she's not what we want in the village. And she's a snob. I don't like snobs. Right?
Hello there.
Hello there. Great. Come on. All right. So here's how you get... Whoops. Sorry. I almost lit you on fire. Well, look at you pushing her out of the way. All right. So Snobola there. Take a right at the bridge, and that'll take you to our village. Goodbye. She gone. Oh, Millibad's up to a 7? What?
We'll work for food.
Hang on. I hear you. Okay, he just pinged 7. We're going to move him into the hunting shack. Baby hunting shack. Okay, cool. Berard's the other hunter, and he's actually almost to a 7 as well. Berard's kicking ass and taking names. He came to chew bubblegum and kick ass, and he's all out of bubblegum. So, yeah, he's gone to our first 7. I've been pushing him up to 6s. Skybora maybe... Okay, she just pinged a 6. So, I'm actually going to move her into the excavation shed. Then I won't have to worry about it. Now I have to worry about the fact that I don't have someone in the sewing hut. So, do we have someone we want to move into the sewing hut? That's a production job. Henrica's in the blacksmith. Okay, we've got 3 blacksmiths working. And I feel like that's still smart. We don't have too many production specialists, though. Oh, well, yeah. Skybora. Duh. Blacksmith. Blacksmith. Craftsman. Ah! We can move her. She's a fifth. She's a 20-point NPC. Yeah. Ricky. Oh, Ricky, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind. Hey, Ricky. All right. So she's working in the workshop as opposed to the candy shop. And it's hard to make the body stop because she's working in the workshop. So she's a 3 in diplomacy. We don't need her there. She's in production. Oh, what did I just move? Oh, yeah. All right. So we're going to actually move her from the workshop where she's just basically making bowls. And we're going to put her into the sewing hut. See, this little symbol here means there's nobody there. So you've got jobs assigned, but nobody working there. Now that's fixed. So now I've got to go into the workshop and tell the workshop, I don't want you doing any work right now. See? Oh, there's a little master idiot alert. All right. She's making torches. Oh, we got Torchy's Tacos to sell. Got buckets, wooden vials. We got plenty of those. And we got wooden bowls. She's making a crap ton of wooden bowls. Again, you are the most efficient villager you have. So grab 20 logs, go make 100 wooden bowls, stick them back in resource storage or put them in food storage. I put them in food storage because then it's easier for me to go do the work. All right? That's why I do that. That's why there's nobody assigned to the kitchen. Does that make sense? That's the smart way to play it. Anybody have any questions? Hope you guys are enjoying the video. I appreciate you being here. Please give us a like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know we go live or upload a video. I'm here for you. If you got questions, I will explain it. I may even do a video straight up. Like I did the video for recruiting people. Yeah. That was because somebody said, hey, how do you do this?
And some firewood.
Okay, so this lady here.
Over my head, of course. Damn.
Excuse me.
Am I too
She's an
demanding?
extraction specialist. That's not the one we want. This is the one. Yes. Griselda. All right. She's a free spirit, so we're going to go through this quick. Romance. Do you have any brothers or sisters? Knowing my dad, probably plenty. Got a few, blah, blah, blah. Yep, free spirit. Where you come from, what's your favorite season of the year? It's going to be winter. Here to new things. Stay out of badgers. Great guys, terrible roommates. Favorite color is going to be orange, like a flame. Love to dance in the wind. You prefer sunny or rainy days? Rainy days because she likes to splash in puddles. Okay, now that gets you to 25%. Now, free spirit. Bears never use swords. Okay, so this here, she's going to say, drink this tea stuff. Try wormwood tea. Be flying all over the place. Honesty is not for her. Do you wish to be unintelligent? I'll have to do some experiments in that. Smile is more warming people along in her life. People are proud of they are. Let's try this. +3. Too bad I cannot fry food as well. Am I right? Yeah, she's a funny girl. Anything that's about jokes or drinking or sex is what the free spirit's all about. Okay, so again, the king, that's for the snob or the romantic. One of the smartest people I've met, that's for the snob or the busy bee. This one, she'll appreciate. Haha, my stomach hurts. It's unbearable. Haha. Okay. They do conduct +3. Don't do this. It's a buzzkill. Envy the birds. Drink wormwood tea. Athletic figure of yours is for the busy bee. Do not say the athletic figure of yours to the snob. They will say, who do I look like? And I'm a lumberjack, and they'll get pissed at you. So that's a no-go. It's for the busy bee. The romantic, I don't know how she takes it. But if you do this one, she'll get you 3 practical joke possibilities are endless. I need to find that guy. What we're looking for is the chicken needs to be punished. Make an example. Haha. We're looking at you're so hilarious. Or have you ever heard about the blacksmith from Hornica? He's always horny and hammered.
I found a snake in my shoe.
Say the bear. Think you couldn't see without them. You know. Haha. Neighbors to the west eat frogs. +5. Okay. Probably puke right after. Listen to your voice. This one I think is a +7. Yeah. You bet your bum I do. No. All right. Wait. Hey. Yeah. Na. Hey. Plowing the fields. Not terribly funny, but okay, I get it. Nice little pop culture reference. Oh, wait, nope, that's not the one. This is for the romantic. Let's go with this. +3. The more you get of me, the better I get, sweetheart. Like cheap wine. Ha ha! That's a good one. Was death? This is the buzzkill. Don't do that. That's the romantic thing. Sweet scent haunts +5. Spell is working then. Okay, now it's starting to get a little. I want to do bad things with you, girl. +10. Rawr! Just how bad are we talking about, you naughty boy? That's a good one. She likes that. Let's get her to 100%, shall we? Here we go. +10. Ba-ding! Fill me with some wine, and you'll need a change of the undergarments from laughter. All right. So she's 100%. So we could effectively ask her to marry us, and boom, it would be done. Okay? Griselda. I don't know if I want a woman whose name sounds like a bear, but okay. That would be unbearable. Hey, Train. You're so funny. All right, let's review the skills. She's a hunter and a production specialist, which is great because we can put her... Oh, wait. No, we're coming back to see her. So our recruiting trip was good. All right, we need to remember to come back and see Griselda. We just got to go build the house for her. Always have the extra house ready before you recruit. So then you can immediately put them into the house and put them in a job. All right, this is why I advocate you should build all the production buildings before starting to recruit villagers. If you're going to recruit a villager, build the woodcutter's shed and have them bring logs and planks in for you, because you need those to build houses for the other villagers you want to recruit. But once you've got all those buildings, the production buildings, then... What's up, Captain Castellan? Jerkface. All right, Ludmira, you got some money?
How are you?
Yeah, you got some money. Why do I have a bronze axe? Why do I have 60 left? Oh, man, did I not dump that? Whatever. Pottage. We're going to sell pottage and fish meat. Yeah, anything else? Oh, water skins, too. We got a lot of stuff to sell, actually. We got pouches to sell, too. Let's go over the pottage first. That's a lot of weight. All right. I cleared out some of it.
My wares never take care.
Resume. Excuse me.
But I don't want to.
All right, this guy Derwin, he's the quartermaster. Home chick, I think she's broke.
How are you?
Yeah, she.
My wares
Oh
never
wait. Pottage 31.9, so she'll be able to buy one. All right, so that has been buffed, because I know even adding 30%, if it's a 20, I mean they've run it back up to like 25. For you Dragon Ball Z fans, with the Kamehameha. This guy, I think we ran him broke. I think we've pretty well cleared out.
Oh, it's you again.
Oh, no, he's got some geish. I'm going to hold that. Why do I have a bronze axe? Oh, we picked that up off of the, at that site over there when we went hunting. Hunting we will go. Hunting we will go. Hi-ho, chilly-o. Hunting we will go. All right. He broke. I can't buy that. Buy some of these. Just a little bit. Oh, just one. That's fine.
Want to see you around?
No, I don't want to see your portfolio.
I wonder when the new supplies.
Gorzad. All right, here's our dude.
Hail, friend.
Did I? Yeah, I broke him.
Best. See you soon.
All right. Let's go fly a kite up to the highest height. Let's go fly a kite and send it soaring. We still have a bunch of crap to offload, though. Uber.
Hello.
Let's go to Skunky. Yeah, let's go Skunky. With all that load, extra 9. Am I overweight?
Goodbye.
Oh, I am. So if you're overweight, you could take a potion of weight, and it won't count against you. But I mean, what's 9 extra coins when it's only 140. Let's go. Bing, 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 bing. Now, there's my... I have a resource storage building up the hill there. Now, you can go in that mine and you can mine iron ore from the start. You just can't do anything but turn it in the bars. Gilbert Godfrey here. Ah,
How do you do?
I do well. Well, I was doing well until you turned out to not have any money. Buy this off me. Okay, that's good. It's 15 kilos of leather. We need the leather, though. So buy these. And that'll... Whoop, whoop, wait, she still got some money. Oh, buy that. That's heavy. You know what? Buy half of those. Thank you. It'll clear a little bit of weight off of us. 40 kilo or 40... So she can buy one of these. All right. Our weight's coming down.
Interest you in some of my wares?
Good luck.
All right. Where, speaking of wares, is the... That's her. Bruh. Where's the, oh, the smithy.
I'm old enough to be someone's wife.
He's over here. There you go, kid. Oh, is he inside? Dude. Oh, I see what he's doing. He's putting the thing on the wall.
Treating you?
Oh, he's got money. Good. Thank you. Buy some flat straw hats from me. Thank you. And hold the leather. Buy the pouch. Buy the fish meat. Buy the water skins. And yeah, he broke.
Wants to see my work. See you soon.
All right, that leaves one more vendor here in town. That's the animal vendor down at the other end. And then we'll go check the talent pool. Whoops, I went past her. Not you, is it? Nope, nope, we already cleared her out. Butter churn, butter face. Where is she? She's right there. Oh, she's just sitting there.
Hello.
Hi. She got a little bit of money. Bags. Okay. We're going to go dump the fur and leather off up in the resource storage building. Roasted fish meat. We got that. Water skins. Let's sell these off. That's a little bit of weight. Okay, cool. All right. We should be good now. Cool. It's down to 39 kilos. All right, that's good.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
You know how it is with farmers.
All right. So we'll take a look at the talent pool here and see if there's anything. Oh, let's get some. What do we got here? All right. Just 3 people this time, huh? All right. Oh. All right. Pekoslawa is an extraction specialist and a diplomacy specialist. But she is a 14-point NPC. That's pretty good.
Locals frown upon us.
So she is a consideration. Dude on the left is not. He's a 12-point NPC, but he's just a... And then the dude on the right is definitely not a choice. He's an 11-point NPC, so...
How can I help you?
Yeah. How you get there? Go up the hill, past resource storage, take a left, and head towards the valley. That'll get him out of the map. Okay, so we have now Milobad here. His happiness is going down because we took him out of this job and we put him in this job. They'll be happy if they're in a job they're a 3 in to start with. But as they go up a level, they go up 2 points in happiness. Right? So understand that dynamic of your people. Just keep balancing them out because in the end, you want, to get all the skill levels up. So then when you put 2 people together, then they'll have a higher rated offspring. All right, so Pekoslawa is an option as an extraction specialist. Not necessarily what we need, but she would be okay. go the direct route. Kurahi! Go up here and dump off the weight of this fur and leather that for some dumb reason I kept on me. Oops. Come on. Push it. Push it real good. Put that in there. That in there. That in there. Now we're below 20 kilos. That's good. Steak, that can go. Wooden vial, we don't need that. We're below 19 kilos now. Honestly, we don't need these potions here, the healing potions. Oh, I don't need my hammer on me right now. Okay. Now we could go in and clear out the mine. Let's take a real quick gander here. We still have 194 copper ore. We still have 65 iron ore. And we still have 169 tin ore. We do not need to clear the mine. All right. What we do need to do is get back. Oh, yeah, we're going to have to pick up materials anyway. Yeah, you're going the right way, dude. Go on up to the top of the hill and take a left. Uber.
Hello.
Give me a ride. Piastovia. Let's go. So much cheaper to take Uber on this map. I mean, the whole economy's been changed, though, and the problem is getting to be that I don't know. Like I said, I think they're going to have to change the whole economic model to a supply and demand setup. They've nerfed down some of the production stuff with the .7 patch. All right. So here we are, and we're going to pick up our hammer that we just put down. And we need some materials. Let's get some loggage. Not that much, not that much, not that little. That'll do. So we're going to go down here and build a house. We've already put down the... Oh, wait a minute. It may... Nope. It's on the slope, so it needs... let's see. Iron hammer. It goes there. Oop. Now, see, if you had, like, put a bunch of benches up there and stuff, this would almost make a cool concert stage if you had, like, a band. Question is, are the deer still down there? I don't see the deer. Oh, wait, yep, they're there. Okay, there's the spawn. Yeah, building to this point, we're still plenty far from the spawn. Okay, cool. Okay, now we gotta go and upgrade everything. So E, door, stone. This doesn't give you a view of anything, so we'll just go straight wall, gable, stone, straight wall. That's a nice little view looking back this way of nothing right now. Window, stone, wall, wall. We'll put a window here. There's a nice view of the out across the valley here. That's nice. And then this looks down at the water. And then we need the gable. And then we do the roof. Go to wood tile. Cool. All right. So we got that log. And we got that log. And we got that log. That log. How many logs do we have? 15. Oh, we may have enough to finish this. So we have 2 here. 2 here, 1 there, 1 there, 2 here, 2 here. Okay. Log. Okay. We done with... Oh, wait. Oh, this could... Oh, dang it. Oh, man. All right, we need 1 log, and then we need stone and planks. So we know we need 48 planks. Stone, we should need 64. I think it's typical. All right. 6 for any wall with a window or a door, and 8 for a solid wall. So 8, 16, 24, 32, right? 38, 44, 50, 56, 60, 64. So we need 1 log, 48 planks, and 64 stone. We are not going to get all that in one trip. This will save me. Just get these. We'll make life easier on ourselves. Now, we're not going to finish that section. Why aren't you finishing the A-train? Because that's going to allow us to activate our builder trance. Okay? So now, we only need 54 stone. Hello. And 48 planks and 1 log. See, if you set yourself up for success, you can build faster. Build faster, get hit less. Let's go to this. 1 log, 48 planks, and 54 stone. We are heavy, but this will just make 1 trip. And we can strafe.
We were talking gibberish.
We gotta clean out the pig pens when we're done with this. Dude, bruh, what are you doing? If you're gonna stand up there, you might as well work on the house. Are you wanting to oh, there you go. I think I'm gonna have to build another fire pit, but I don't know. Okay, so now we're loaded out, but now watch this. We need 1 whack, that tier 1, 1 whack tier 2, 1 whack tier 3. Now we're building 30% faster. Now, our stamina is depleting, so now we'll take a second, because it's going to take like a minute for that clock to count down there with the 3 above it. That's our builder trance. We're building 30% faster. All we got to do is complete this section before it runs out. Now, what I could have done was left a different section that only needed like 1 or 2 hits. But, so that's one way to do this. So in case you're going to run out of materials, leave something a little bit undone, and that way when you go get it, because then the clock will have run out, you can reactivate the clock quicker. Hey, it's nice seeing you, C. Wagley. Appreciate you being here. Thank you much for stopping by, and I hope you enjoyed the show. And we hope we'll see you again real soon. Have a good night. Appreciate you. What I could do is insulate. Is this guy going on Firewatch? Where's he going? 1958. He may go on Firewatch. Where is he going? Yeah, I think he's going on Firewatch. He's not going to work. So I think you're going to see him pull out a torch here in a second. Unless someone else is on Firewatch already. Overwatch. All right, see these people are down here chit-chatting? These homes may be a little too far from that fire pit, so I may need to build another one down here. Which is okay. Not the worst thing in the world. Let's
the
see.
weather, crops, animals, children. Politics.
All right, now that dude's gone that was down there. Where'd he go? Which way did he go? Which way did he go? I need to insulate these homes. I'll clear out some of our limestone that we've got hoarded up. All the trees have grown back, which is great. And yeah, let's check the piggies. Let's get these stones out of here. Piggies. Oh, piggy. Now, this is just the adult female. The baby pigs don't produce manure. They eat half the food and they don't produce manure. Hey. Freaking needs a CPAP machine or something. Okay. So, is he sleeping with his nose out? Nope, I think they fixed that. George was sleeping with his face sticking out. I had to punch him in the face a couple times to get him to back up. Hi, Lee. How are you? Okay, so throw these in here. Anybody have any questions related to farming, recruiting? Oh, wait, where am I going? Wait, let's do this first. Farming, recruiting, thought process and how we're doing things. Whoop. Let's do this. Let's help them out here. The problem is, again, you are the most efficient person here in the village. Let's just go 1,200. And this is going to make enough fertilizer for 2 fields. Yeah, I punched him because his nose was outside of his pen. Hey, we went up a level in farming. Hooray and huzzah. We talked about that at the beginning of the episode, and we finally did. So tier 8, we get 2 points. Even levels, you get 2 points. Odd levels, you get 1. Okay, so I still am not worried about village whistleblower and what we are so far from the. Oh no, we are close to the stable. I don't feel like we're going to need a horse. Thank you. Appreciate it. So we could do skilled. I want to put another point here. We still need to grind this out. And skilled farmer is, we'll get more crops per field. Skilled orchardman, we get more crops in the orchards. We can't really do stuff with that right now. I mean, if we made porridge with berries or porridge with apples, we could. But that, I think, takes like oat grain or something. Let me look. Porridge, oat grain. Mm-hmm. Which means... Oh, wait a minute. It's not there. It's... Oh, this is where it is. Oh, we don't have vegetable soup unlocked yet. Well, we're almost there. Oh my gosh, we are so close to there. We're going to fix that in a second. Porridge with berries. Damn it, we can't even see. Scrambled eggs with mushrooms. Yeah. Flatbread is the key. You don't need eggs for flatbread. You need eggs for all the other breads. And cheese, grommet, which you need cork for. Cork you can make from level 1. Okay. So, I'm not too impressed with the idea of needing the orchards to produce more because until you unlock the tavern, okay, you got to unlock it all the way down here at 10,000 points. We have 1,431, folks. Tarts. with the fruit. And juice. That's where the orchards come into play. And then the wines. Orchards are kind of irrelevant until that point. Now, again, they're much cheaper to buy the tree saplings, but we're about to unlock Kitchen 2. And then we'll get vegetable soup. We'll get flatbread with onion. We'll get porridge with berries, and we'll work from there. Because even then, porridge from berries, the orchards are useless. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah. Market stall is what we want. And Smithy 3, because then we can make iron tools. But that's way down the road. All right, so we still have a point to spend. Let's see what we want to spend on. Farming knowledge is good. Skilled farmer means additional crops. Careful farmer means slower loss of durability, loss of tools. We can do farming master, which means less stamina consumption. Farming trance is faster. I feel like I'm fast enough anyway. Whistleblower, rider, carrot and stick, and night rider are all related to having a mount, which we are not going to have. At least not right now. So, and really, skilled farmer, additional crops? Are you kidding me? Have you guys seen how much food we have? I don't really feel like we need additional crops. So, I think careful farmer is going to be where we go. Sure. Okay. All right. Let's go cook something up here. Wait. Do I have all that fertilizer on me still? I do. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to put that down here. All right, pro tip. Build a fire pit set up right next to your farm shed. Why you do that, A-Train? Because your farmers are the only people who will not start being productive until they check into work at the farm shed, get their tools or whatever they need to do, and then go to the fields. So your farmers can live on the perimeter of the fields, or you could put the houses in the middle. But then it cuts into the diameter or the radius of the farm shed's ability to reach. This only works so far out, which is why that field up there, the oat and rye field, field 8, shows to not be reachable. Okay. All right, we can go hire that chick and get her into the fold. And yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. I kind of wish there'd be people down at this. I don't know why there's not. There's fires and stuff. Why aren't there people there? Little turd is as good as a Castellan. Love it. Call the Castellan a turd. All right, so this is the sick house where you start. All right. You start right here. Boink. And see, we could sleep in this bed. And we could start a fire. And we could cook. All right. So you do not need a home from the start. And then when the when Derwin gives you equipment, that's the trunk he puts it in. And it'll hold 50 kilos. All right. So that's what you need to know. If you're new to the Oxbow, that's what you need to know. If you're new to the game, you can start on Oxbow, and that's Derwin right there. He's the quartermaster. You can start on the Oxbow. There's a little mini tutorial you get from the guy over there, from the barber surgeon. Soledad, or whatever his name is. And, okay, Griselda.
We'll work for food and water and some firewood and a roof over my head, of course.
Now she's,
Damn.
wait.
Am I
So again,
an
she is a 12-point NPC. 332211. She's a hunter and a production specialist.
How is life treating you?
Good.
There is something hypnotizing.
All right, now watch. Upper left corner. See the things that just popped up on the screen? We're going to management. All right. She's currently showing at 0, trending down. She needs a home, food, water, firewood. I told you how this is how the AI works. This is how the program works. So we're going to assign her to a home, and the AI is going to say, okay, is there a resource storage building? Because then she'll have a place to put that stuff. She's got to have a home for that stuff, right? And it will poll. Okay, you've got a resource storage building. Good night, Ambry. Have a good night. Take care. Appreciate you being here. So it will poll and say, is there a resource storage building? Yes or no? Yes. Is there firewood in it? Yes or no? Yes. Boom. That fixes that problem. Is there food storage? Yes or no? Yes. Is there food and water in it? Yes or no? Yes, yes. Boom. All right. So we'll double click this. Assign her to the house that we just built, which is the one that says 0 by it. Okay. So Zelda has a home now. All right. Giselle. We either call her Giselle like Tom Brady's wife, ex-wife, or we call her Zelda. I think we're just going to call her Zelda. Now, as soon as I back out of this, this is going to get polled. No food, no water, no wood, and that's all going to change. But in the meantime, we're going to assign her to a job, and we're going to put her in the hunting lodge. See, so it shows her skills and all the different jobs we have available. We could put her in the seamster's hut. Oh, there's someone already assigned, I forgot. And they're short on resources, which is probably leather. We're going to put her in the hunting lodge. And boom. Now the hunting lodge already has work assigned. So that's already taken care of. So now we hit escape. We go here. We can go to hunting, not farming, hunting. Hunting lodge. Double click. You got to go to this tool thing here. So you see the 3 people assigned. The levels. So Berard's 19, but he's like the chief hunter. And what they're doing is they're spending 35% of their time gathering meat, which is 20 per day. Leather, 50%, which is 20 per day. And fur is 14 per day. All right. And I'm supplementing that by going hunting like I did earlier. And I can bring in 100 to 200 meat in a matter of minutes. It would take them several days to do that. Okay. So keep in mind, again, you are the most efficient villager you have. All right. So now, when we escape out of this, watch the stuff disappear in the upper left corner. And pull it. Boom. It's all good. So now, we go back to the list. Now see, she's double trending upward. She's in a job she likes. And she's in a home. And when she gets there, when this finally settles out, she'll be at 49% happiness, just like Sobi is. But that's only because I have not insulated the home yet. And that's how you do that. Now these 2 ladies here, let's check them over. Where are we? Day 3? Yeah. We're about to be day 4. Okay. Raklawa is not bad. Except she's an extraction specialist and a diplomacy specialist. So she'd be good in the market. And Vidoslava over here is a good production specialist and a diplomacy.
Maybe I'll start.
Okay.
I've been sober since last autumn. Hello.
Hello. Oh, she's a snob. Favorite color is gold, of course. Favorite season, summer, of course. What do you do in your spare time? When I really need to blow off some steam, I just look into my reflection. The gorgeous lady living there can always make me smile. Okay. Okay, here's one that's fun. This is an easy giveaway. All right, birthplace for the Busy Bee is an orphanage. For the Free Spirit, it's an area with trees and stuff. The Romantic, I don't think remembers much about her birthplace. She had a troubled upbringing. But watch this answer. Oh, it's the best. The most fabulous kingdom in the whole continent. Everybody's rich and gorgeous. And, yeah. You probably haven't heard of it because it's very secret. And, a dragon. Yes, a dragon. It's guarding the entrance through the magic waterfall. Yeah, that's the snob. She's a total BS artist. What brought you here? She's looking, broaden her horizons, whatever. All right, so now we're into specific stuff. So hilarious. No, smiles more warming than the campfire itself. +3, of course, it's mine. This is not going to fly. Ooh, these are 3 that are not good. Let's see what this says. +3, okay? Very hard to feel it even when it's all around them. We only accept love we think we deserve. Which is kind of introspective on her part, considering she's a snob. You know what I'm saying? People being proud of who they are, +7. Great mother, +0. Don't get ahead of yourself. King's Castle, +10. Horny and Hammered is for the free spirit. That's a +10 for her. Prouder they are. +7. I don't know. I feel like she's going to have a negative response to this one. The heart wants what the heart wants. The romantic likes this. +0. In that case, the farmer's heart wants to romance with his horse. Yeah, that's the tiny detail you missed out on. Oof. Ouch.
Do you have your eye on anyone?
Can't stand laziness. This one she won't like. Broth, chicken bones. I don't know. Never been sick in my life. My blood is too powerful for illness, it seems.
Just a little bit of courage. Find a wife.
Adore your hair. Yep. Yep. Exceptionally beautiful eyes. Blah, blah, blah. You're very sophisticated. There's a +10. Trying to teach elegance around here is like casting pearls before swine. Where are we? 84%? All right, let's go to 100 here. Proud, that's +7. That's not nice, but we'll see. +5. Patience is a virtue of the nobleman. Oh, okay, that's interesting. You got to get pretty high up on the numbers and they start talking about the really serious flirty stuff. +0 is one of the curses of my beauty. Oh, great. +7. There's 100%. Okay, cool.
Have a nice day.
So, again, she could be useful, but I don't like snobs.
How do you do?
So come join my settlement. Take a right, cross the bridge. Yep, take a right. Yep, no, take a right. Right. Yeah, your other right. And she's gone. Okay. So that leaves, there's one possibility over in Skowkie. We haven't been up to check the talent pool up north or in Astoya. I don't think we're going to do that this episode. We still got a couple days left to get ready for winter. We got some fields left to work. We could bring in a farmer type, plus we need to build another house if we're going to do that. So we could shift workers around. That would be okay. No, never mind. Just going to pull out the iron crossbow and go to wooden bolts and shoot the pigeons, but we'll pass on that. All right, did you guys learn anything this episode? Did you have fun? You enjoy it? Got any questions, comments? Anything you want to talk about before we bust out of here? We'll go watch some other videos, chill for a bit. Give me something to eat. How long have we been streaming? Geez, we did almost 6 hours last night. Almost 6 hours. Oh. And it's fun. It's great when you guys participate in chat. I appreciate that. I really do. It makes it a lot more fun. You know, interaction. Questions or comments, you're welcome to put those down below. It helps the algorithm, so I appreciate that. And so, yeah, that's super cool if you guys want to help me out that way. Otherwise, a like, we've really appreciated. Share with your friends. Let them know about the channel. Let them know about Medieval Dynasty, now available on Steam from Rendercube Games and Toplets Productions. Oh, 3.5 hours. So 9+ hours the last 2 days. That's a lot. We cover a lot of material, though, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Like, share, and subscribe. Turn on that bell icon so you know when we go live or upload a video. And get you a copy of Medieval Dynasty. Now, the Oxbow map is only available for Steam PC at this time. It will be available on other platforms in the first half of this year. Q1, Q2 is easy, but first half of the year. That's what they're projecting. So otherwise, you can get it and play on the Valley map, which I've got dozens of videos on that map. Make sure to check out the in my community tab, the map, and then there's a video as well showing you the looting path if you're going to play on the Valley, so you can go get rich like day one and get off to a good start. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you have a great rest of your weekend. And I hope you have a great day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are on planet Earth or beyond. I'm A-Train. It's over. And I'm out.